endurance.
Oh, okay. What is good, you guys? Go ahead, smash that like button for your girl. We are doing the toxic confessions for all the signs.
Oh my
So
god.
if you don't want your fifis hurt, you may not want to be here today.
Your feeties hurt.
Your feelings, yeah, you know. Some people want to get butterfly and roses, even though they don't got that type of relationship.
But if you do want your feeties hurt,
But if you want to hear some juice, then stay
you
here.
want to hear some tea?
Some
Want to hear the kettle burning?
We starting with Pisces, as y'all see on the screen, just to allow some type of flexibility, being fair. Okay, because we always do Aries to Pisces, so let's be fair and start backwards. Here's how much. This is Aries. More like Pisces, bitch. This is Pisces. We going backwards.
Oh.
I always thought Aries. This is for Pisces. I'm only doing it today because I don't want to hear anything about, oh my God, we always have to wait till the end of the reading. And we only get a half a reading because of it. No, that's not true. It's because I stop when they say you can stop. No, otherwise, it just keeps repeating the same message. All right, for Pisces. Toxic confession from the person on their mind. What's going on here? Are they missing you? Someone's nostalgic about you. So whomever you're dealing with is kind of like stressing. They're thinking a lot about like the time you guys have shared together. Okay. This is a possessive and controlling energy. Run. Hello? Trying to control me for? Can't I be myself? What the hell? God dang. I will be with anybody just to avoid being alone. So this is someone that could jump into connections or just avoids healing.
That's not good. We don't like that.
We don't like that. What's going on here for Pisces? Oh, shh. Dang, they think about you sexually. That's what they're thinking about. That's the real tea. They're thinking about you sexually. That's what they keep like reminiscing about. This person is fighting hard to hold back from you, whomever this is. Okay? With the Strength card, this energy, it's just kind of like, I'm staying in my lane. I'm not going to talk to Pisces because if I do, there's going to be some conflicts. Okay? Dang. Why is the Death card here? They're going to come back around. They're going to try to revive something. You see them inviting you to spend some time together, to rejoice in them. They're going to come back around. I do see one of y'all kind of like ignoring the other. Like shunning. There's some type of shunning going on right now. It could be silence or minimal communication between the two of you. Yeah. So somebody seems to want to like, unless you're dealing with another water sign. I mean, you could be shit. But somebody seems to like want to have like options or like people that they entertain on the side. I'm not sure if this is you or them. But someone has like other options, like connections. Like they want to be single and do what they want, right? There's a lot of heavy third party energy here right now. But this person's still gonna try to come back. They keep thinking about you sexually. What is the advice? You need to go with your intuition and walk away from this. See that? You got to go to something that's more peaceful, something that's more calmer. And I guess the reason why is because why the hell, like normally speaking, right? If you're not unhealed, right? Why would you want to be with someone that has a third party? Someone that keeps putting other people in front of you. Think about it, right? So I think that this advice is based upon that, obviously, because the universe is not going to want you to be with someone that's unhealed, someone that's going to end up hurting you, right? So think about that for a minute, you guys. You don't want to end up getting caught up dealing with a person that is going to end up hurting you because you want their attention or their time. If they're willing to put other people in front of you, it's not a healthy connection, and it's time to seek something that is, right? So that's why your advice is to move on peacefully, but get out, right? All right, Joe, we're going to go to the next sign. Aquarius. What is a toxic confession for Aquarius? Yo, Gia, can you put the clothes to wash? This person tries to find you in other people, so they got options. That's not good. They did something. All right. This is an energy that is kind of sitting here thinking that they messed up. All right. There's something that they did to you, and they're kind of like, damn, I screwed up. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. Like, I made this decision and now I'm regretting it. That type of stuff. So you guys must be like punishing them for something because they're tormented by what they did. All right. Like a choice that they made. Oh, okay. It's better when they don't know that I am new. It's better when they are new. They don't know who I am. My bad. I read that backwards. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Woo! So you got somebody that has some type of low self-esteem here with deep down I feel like a loser card. This is a person that have like a low self-esteem, but they won't show it. They tend to show as if they are fine and they're doing okay. This could be someone that hasn't achieved certain things in their life yet. Bye. What's out of here? What's going on here? Could be done with a Capricorn. What the hell just flew out? Oh, Lord. 3 of Swords. Someone was being sneaky and deceptive, and they caused you some type of heartbreak. They could have been lying to you. You could have caught them in some lies. 7 of Swords. Yeah, you sure did. Because you showing up like, I don't want to talk to you. Look at you turning your back on this person. You're like, bitch, you a liar. You deceptive. But you're doing that, when you see the Queen of Swords, that's someone that's been through some shit. You're doing that because you're hurt. You're in the 3 of Swords energy. So someone broke your heart. Someone that was a liar. You're also focusing on sadness, disappointments here with the 5 of Cups. Dang. It's crazy because even though you're trying to set some boundary by standing in the Queen of Swords energy, you're just greatly disappointed. And it seems like your energy, you being detached, you set some boundaries. Some of y'all could be like not talking to them. It's going to bring about a tower moment. And you're watching it. It's like you're like, let this bitch burn down. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This person didn't care to hurt me. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stand in my power. Yup, you're wounded. That's why the Wounded Warrior card, 9 of Wands. I told you guys. Ay, mamma mia. You do have to get out of your minds. Because some of y'all, even though you're standing in the Queen of Swords energy, you still want to be victorious with this person. It's just more like I'm trying to teach this person a lesson, but it's really supposed to be like a boundary lesson, right? Sometimes we tend to teach people lessons thinking that if I show you that I'm upset, you're going to change. But not everybody picks up on the message, and that's the saddest part of the story, right? You're stuck in your mind about still being victorious with this person that you shouldn't even be like stuck in your mind about. So tell me about how this person feels, Aquarius. They want to reconcile with you. Oh, what is this? So your person running in between you and somebody else that they taking love to. They showing up as the Knight of Cups between you and a third party. So they come to you, shit don't work out here, they go take their love somewhere else. So this is not good. Damn, it's like they collaborate with other people. They go to other connections. Hell no. Ooh. They are showing interest to other people. There's like a lot of trying to grow with someone else here in the reading, going towards somebody else and trying to grow with them. A lot of like childlike behavior that's taking place here. Person could be younger or just really fucking immature, honestly. They're gonna come towards you, but you gotta fight. You got the Chariot and the Five of Wands, so it's gonna be some type of heaviness in your energy when you talk to them again, because they very problematic right now. It's kind of like I feel like this energy doesn't really like measure what they do or doesn't really care, right? You know, when you hurt somebody, you might want to come in with regret. You don't show up as a knight. A knight is someone that is in and out. This is somebody that doesn't really like think things through. They say what they want, they get what they want from you, and boom, they're out the door. It's not a serious person, okay? They do it because they have other options. You need to hold back from making peace with them because they have other like people they talk to or entertain. Not everything that they deal with is good though. Can you talk to me about the options real quick? This person knows that they don't invest in great people. Like their energy is like, yeah, I got options, but not every option I have is great. And so they sit here and they kind of look at, you know, where they can benefit, who they plant the seeds with, and what they can get out of that. So this is a person that's in it for like themselves. Okay. And that's why you need to hold back. Damn, you got two holding back cards, 4 of Pentacles and the Strength card. Yes, it's keys, it's wraps. You got to let that go. Because this is someone that is like putting you in a third party situation and not really having any intentions of walking away from a third party. All right. Let's go to Capricorns. I'm going to do a reading one day. What's going to be like all signs, no person, no options. See what comes out for y'all. Show me what I need to see. What is a toxic confession for Capricorn? Okay. So this is someone that's trying to control you. They feel like you're getting away from them. All right. And it's kind of like scaring them because they don't know how to like get you back in. Oh, shit. They want you to chase them. They want you to put in some type of effort or compete for them. Nope. Used to toxic. Interesting. Toxic childhood home, resisting change, or comfort zone. This person's used to toxicness. Yo, hell no. Who is this person? Your beauty, status, and achievements make me feel inferior. So this is a person that could compete with you without blowing up my phone. Girl. My daughter's showing me houses. I don't want to lie. I'm thinking it's important. Somebody illustrated themselves as something they're not to you. Okay. This person seems to be like spying on you. Okay. they seem to think that you have some sort of stability. Could be a house that you have, job, whatever it is that you have that they don't have. They're kind of admiring it. They might be watching you working in some type of way. Okay. Okay, what else? Yeah. They're observing you having some type of new beginning, this energy here. And it's kind of bothering them because they feel like you're slipping away. It's like you're having some sort of new beginning without them like directly involved. And it's kind of bothering whomever this is. This person feels like the wounded warrior. Why do they feel like the wounded warrior? Hold on. Oh, shit. Why is this person feeling wounded? It's like the same shit, different days, and where they're in pain. So there was some sort of an ending, and they're hurting over that because they feel like something is kind of unstable. Like things are always like ending with you. So they are not liking this. They're in Ten of Swords energy. You guys could have deaded something with them, or told them you weren't dealing with them no more. And they're sitting over here acting like, I didn't do nothing. Okay. Yeah. Look at them. Heartbroken. So you did some shit. You heartbroken. But you're not taking accountability. They're acting like it's all your fault because you ended something with them. So now they're hurting over that. This person was in and out. And you saw something. Something was like illuminated to you. Some truth came out for you about this energy. And for a lot of y'all, it was that you realized you were dealing with a hoe. H-O-E, yeah, that one. That's what was happening. It was illuminated with the truth being here. Okay? Somebody was running the streets doing whatever they wanted, acting single, coming and going whatever they wanted to, and they was expecting you to sit there and tolerate it. To like basically sit there and put yourself on hold, put yourself on pause, and they could do whatever they want. And you could come and give them all the love that they want when they want attention from you, but that doesn't go that way. You know what I'm saying? So whomever this energy is that's trying to blame you for their pain really should take accountability for the fact that they run in the streets being a fucking slut. Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. You showing yourself as single, 100%. And yet, you acting like you a victim here. Now I see why they're blaming you, because they lack accountability. That's most people, honestly. So sad, honestly. Let's see how you feel for this crazy person. Oh, you make some decision here to walk away. Yup, I'm good. Bye. Judgment, 8 of Cups. You made a decision, you out. You're like, I'm not entertaining this shit no more. You could have had an awakening. Well, I did tell you you did, because I told you saw the truth. You saw the truth. And that's why that is something with this person. And now they freaking out because, like I said, they was doing too much. And when you do too much and people realize shit, this is what they do. They make a decision to get out. And this is a good thing that you chose this. You know what I'm saying? Because this says that you know what's going on. You know that shit ain't working. For you at least, right? You give me advice? That's why they're so afraid of losing you, because they know. They know they did something stupid. You need to get out of the hangman energy. This waiting period you're stuck in. And you need to focus on healing. You need to get over whatever this is. Because some of y'all, you wait. You know what I mean? And it kind of produces a stagnancy when it comes to healing. Okay? Yeah, look, you got to end that cycle, my friends. Boom, heal and end the cycle. The world card, that's the ending of a cycle. Something has been learned. Time to heal and move the fuck on. Which I think you in the process of it, even if you're standing in handman energy, kind of like waiting, it's no need to wait. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that door, keep it moving. Because some of y'all could be like dragging your feet, even though you're technically walked out. You could be dragging your feet about closing out a cycle. You know, it is what it is, depending on where you at in your timeline. It's time to go, though. It's not like you should revive. This is not like there's a opportunity to fix something here. Like, things have been illuminated. You know what's up. That's why you dipped. So there you go. Let's go to the next song. Sag. What y'all doing? What you doing? Sag, toxic confessions. What are you doing? Get off my couch. Don't walk on it. That's disrespectful. My throat's dry and itchy. Sag. Somebody tried to like humble you and it backfired. They try to do some funny shit to like punish you and it backfired. What's the matter? What's so funny? What happened to your forehead?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
This is a person that likes to deal with new people, so they don't know that they're deceptive, okay? They want to like play these games with you. They want to make it seem like they done with you, like they moving on, just to like get a reaction. This is a very immature person, y'all. They're unreliable too, which is crazy. Could be somebody that tries to avoid you. There's some type of avoidance here. This energy is very avoidant. Be careful. You're dropping my stuff. Go over there. Take your stuff with you. Aurelia. I see you watching them being deceptive. There's something about you right now that you're like sitting here like this bitch is a liar. Like you're in this energy of like realizing a deceptive person is around you. Some of you guys, this is a fucking family member. Like somebody you guys could reside with or have something stable with, showing up as someone that you guys could share family with the 10 of Pentacles being here. You're looking at them crazy though, like they're deceptive. Dang, you ended something with this person. The death card came out. Shit. I see communication coming in from somebody. Could be someone you guys got kids with. Could be a parent figure. This person is like trying to act like they're abundant. So they're going to come talk to you. I just saw orb in the house. I want to turn off the lights so you guys can see it. We have energy in here. I just saw the orb. This person's gonna come talk to you, but it's very childlike. This communication is very like all over the place. It's very quick. This person tries to act like they're abundant. I'm not sure why they're acting like that because it's deception all around it. They are acting like they're single though. They see you being really like confident and they don't like that. They feel like you're trying to like show yourself as someone that, you know, it's funny because they out here acting like they're single and they're talking shit about how you guys are showing yourselves as someone that's independent, someone that has like a lot going for them. And they're trying to accuse you guys of being like an illusion. Is this person your enemy? Sounds like it. Because why the fuck do you care what I'm showing myself as? Why would that be a concern of yours? I don't get that. Why is it a concern of theirs if you're an illusion or not? Very weird. This is a weird person. Could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aries. This is a person that's gonna come towards you, but they holding back 100%, and they're in some type of like, what the hell you call that? Stubborn energy, and where like they feel like they don't have to compromise with you. So what are they coming to talk to you about? I mean, I guess if you guys got kids, that makes sense, because maybe they just want to talk about the kids. But this is a very stubborn person that doesn't like acknowledge their ways. What do they want? What's this communication about? They want to have some new beginning with you, but they're very like childish. It's like they don't want to put in the work. They want to be like bare minimum energy. Hey, we can start this back up again with Ace of Wands. I have all this passion for you, but I'm not really going to do much. You know, it's like a lot of trying to get away with murder type of shit. This person, I don't like them. How does Sagittarius feel for them? I don't fuck with this person here. They're not good. Right now, you in this energy of like, you know, wanting to like hang with like friends or family. You're in this like high priestess energy. There's a lot of things that you feel like you know right now, right? Because high priestess is someone that, you know, is secretive, but she knows, like she's intuitive. You know what I'm saying? You're actually asking for new love, which is pretty interesting. You're in this energy of like, I'm gonna go with my intuition, and right now I just feel like I'll be better off with somebody new. That's your energy. Okay. Yeah. You still care about this person, but you're in this energy of feeling betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you got the Ten of Swords in the Tower. You're like, yeah, this shit is done. I'm just gonna let this fall apart. I don't care if I still care about you. I gotta let this fall apart, and it's best if I just go with somebody new than to entertain this again. But can I tell you that this person is gonna try again to try to get you back? I don't feel like you guys should talk to them, but I don't know if you have an option, especially for those of y'all that got kids. Could you give me advice? You need to seek your truth. You know you're dealing with the devil. See? They toxic. There is something that binds you two together, and you know it's some type of codependent energy here. Something binds you together, but you know the truth about this. You guys could be like really like crazy when you talk to each other. Like you could talk disrespectful to each other. You need to realize how disappointing this connection is, like how this person has let you down. It's like you wanted this relationship and they was just busy being toxic, but you have some type of self-awareness, some type of vision, like you know the truth here, and there's a need to acknowledge your feelings right now because it's a person that keeps letting you down. They keep playing these games with you, and that's the problem here. It doesn't seem too stable right now. I see some of y'all like stressing or like feeling like anxiety. You could be like waking up and not knowing why you waking up. There's some sort of stress from this person that, you know, was basically playing games. This is a person that tries to like control you by doing weird shit. Like they try to like humble you with like shitty tactics like ghosting or making it seem like they don't want you anymore. Like they do these weird little things to push you away, you know, and make you feel or think that there's other people that they deal with. Yeah, I don't think you guys should entertain this person, but you do what you want because some of y'all love that toxic shit. So there you go. We're gonna be moving on to Scorpio. Scorpios. I don't even know what my hand palm is at, but I definitely do need it. What else is that? Oh my God, see them cards don't want to come out, Scorpio. You get no reading today. You got somebody that got mommy daddy issues. Oh, hell no. Hell no. There's a person that be acting out. Could have lost a parent or been mistreated by a parent, all right? They think a lot about you sexually. Scorpios. What? Like they miss some type of sexual like interaction between the two of you. What the hell is going on here? I want to keep you stuck is crazy. This is a person that's trying to keep you stuck, bitches. I will be with just anybody to avoid being alone. So you're going to see this person's going to jump into a connection right after you very quickly. If they haven't already done it. They can't stay alone. They have to feel some sort of validation. There's a person that wants that. That's a person that's avoiding healing. Because when you jump very quickly into something else, you haven't even taken the time to yourself. You haven't healed. You're not even acknowledging what the fuck just happened with somebody else, right? What is this? This person keeps thinking about some type of ending or tower moment with you. Okay? This energy could be someone that is very like immature or childlike. This energy wants to try to change something here. Yeah. They want to speak some type of truth to you. What is the truth? They want to try to make it seem like they want some type of change in the connection, but it's a person that is at a crossroads about you. Could be somebody with Gemini in their chart. They like sell you this like building shit, but then they keep you stuck. They stay like in the Two of Wands energy. Like, okay, I have to make a decision. I know I got to take a risk to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stay here and like look. Like they got one foot in and one foot out the door. Yeah. See, it's like, oh, okay, so when Scorpio does shit to me, I'm out. 8 of Cups, and I don't want like I'm hurt. You do to me. This is a person that blames you and doesn't take accountability. There's a lot of inconsistency with this energy. Okay, because yes, okay, I agree. Yes, when people break up or people have their issues, their arguments, whatever, it does cause hurt to both parties. But part of mending fences is acknowledging both y'all mistake, not going ghost and going your own way and acting like you mad in your feelings. That's fucking idiocy. That's some immature shit. And I know a lot of people do that, but genuinely speaking, this is a person that does not really acknowledge their part in these tower moments. They're blaming you for all of them. Okay? They like attention, and it's not just from you. They like attention from a lot of people. So you got community dick or community pussy. This is a person that is not, it could be done with Taurus. This is an energy that is not like sitting here praying to God for you to come back. They sit here like, well, fuck it. You don't want me or X, Y, and Z, then I'm gonna go and see who out there like me. That type of stuff. For some of y'all, they talking to like an ex of theirs. They started talking to like an ex. Someone they could have known from when they were young. Yeah, they're trying to have like a new beginning. Oh, hell no. How does Scorpio feel for this crazy ass person? You want some type of balance, some peace here, but you're holding back with the Strength card. Okay? Yep. Some of y'all know you got a hoe, though. Some of y'all know you're dealing with the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. This is a person that juggles you. Some of y'all know they ain't shit. And that's the reason why you're holding back. Because this is like a constant thing. Back and forth, in and out. You know what I'm saying? There's a person that very hot and cold with you. It's a balancing act with this bitch. So they're a charming person. Because the Knight of Cups is someone that comes and spills their heart out or tells you these amazing things but doesn't stick around. It's like the player in the tarot deck. So can I tell you that there is a third party here and they're trying to like, there is a lack of releasing a third party here. Like someone is holding on to and being guarded to a third party. It's like dealing with you and like something else, someone else. But whomever it is acting like they don't even want you, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they're doing that. It's a lot of manipulative energy. I don't know who this is. It's giving like narcissist 10.0, like on drugs type of shit. Like you guys are dealing with someone crazy, boy. Could you give me advice? You need to ghost this person. Some of y'all dealing with earth sign. Even though you see them as someone that's secure or like could provide some sort of security, you need to stop dealing with this person. The Five of Pentacles is like when you feel abandoned, like when you need to ghost somebody. So they're telling you to like leave this out in the cold. It's too problematic with the Five of Swords. Damn, you got a lot of fives. There's a lot of change taking place in your connection right now. What's this? Hold on, let me grab a different deck. What this change is going to lead to, please. Can you show me what the change is leading to? Dang. Shit. Oh, Lord. Your person from your past is going to end up coming back around offering you a relationship. But the tower is going to come down. So it's not going to stick around. You got to come back around. But it's not something that's going to stick. Because you got the tower shortly after. Yup. And then now you got ghosting. Damn, they just like to come in and tell you how they want you, how they miss you. And then, boom, back out the door. Fuck you. Breaking this shit and putting you on the cold. It's too much games here. I don't think that this is a connection you should entertain. I feel like this is very unhealthy. This person's uber toxic. I mean, let's call it what it is. Damn. This is bad. This is like, bro, like I said, it's like a narcissist on drugs, bro. They hold back from you to punish you. Like, man, nobody got time for this. Shit. This is a lack of self-love reading. You guys need to heal with the star being here. Do you know that when you're healed, you don't let people do that? Because that is crazy. Who the hell does this type of stuff? I know that, you know what? Everything, this is something I learned like in my early 20s, right? Because I was always the person that used to like dream about like Cinderella and things like that. Like I always thought that, you know, life in general was like a love story, right? And so I always thought, I'm gonna meet my Prince Charming, da-da-da-da-da. And yes, I have dated. Y'all, I wasn't like dead or anything. But I always thought that the right person that was for you would be the person you would marry. So like in my early 20s, like when I got into college, I was like, you know what? This shit that I really thought, because I was kind of gullible, I ain't gonna lie. This shit that I really thought was love ain't really love. You know, like a lot of people will sell you shit to basically take advantage of you, thinking in their head they're getting away with something. But the crazy thing is when you do a Scorpio dirty, that's your biggest fucking mistake. Scorpio people are very protected. You know what I'm saying? So as I was in college, I used to see a lot of like my homegirls involved with like dudes that used to do weird shit to them. And mind you, I was going to school for law, so I kind of didn't want to like deal with no dudes and stuff like that. So I kind of stayed to myself. But I used to meet guys and I would talk to them. And I always felt like if they wasn't saying a specific something to me, or like if we didn't match like our grind energy, you wasn't the person for me. But sadly, as I got older, you know what I'm saying? I realized that not only do men manipulate the shit out of women, but some women are crazy too. And you live in this fucking world and where you have to snap out of being gullible and wake the fuck up and set boundaries with people. Sadly, people that are in and out are very immature, but when you're fucking unhealed, you allow it. Okay, and this is where I'm going with my speech. You allow this. When you see your value, you step on their neck and you don't allow that. I always saw my value from when I was young, but I grew up in a different type of family. You know what I'm saying? My family was very, like I explained to y'all before, my parents and my family, I grew up in a home where, it was a constructive home and it wasn't toxic. So it was kind of like, yes, I was kind of gullible because I thought that, I was going to marry a Prince Charming and shit like that. But for me, if a man would like swear or like ghost me or stop talking to me, like I took that shit as a sign that it wasn't my shit. Like it wasn't for me. So I would quickly, well, there was other reasons why I would run off, but when I saw flags and shit, I would run off. So like, for example, if a man didn't text me within a certain amount of time, I saw it as like, you just not that into me. So I'm going to get out of this fast because my dad raised the right bitch over here, not an unhealed one, And when I saw these flags, I was out. I was like, you're not going to play me for an idiot. Yes, I was young, but I was smart. Smart as a motherfucker. And as I got older, I kind of tried to give people the benefit of the doubt because I was still a little bit gullible. And I was like, okay, so maybe you're just too strict with your, with your ideas or the way that you want certain things. But no, it wasn't that. It was simply that there are people that are very toxic. And yes, they will be attracted to you, but you can say no, right? I used to attract, when I was in my 25, 26, around there, I used to attract a lot of toxic men, right? They liked the fact that my family was, the way they were, but they had no intentions of getting married. They had no intentions of like doing right by a woman. And that's the one thing that my family always made sure that they, not only reminded me of, but told the people that I dated, you're not coming in our house unless this is something serious. So, from the jump, I never used to really introduce people from college to my parents, because I knew better and I knew my mother was not going to go for that, But I also picked up on these major flags, like, swearing about your mother, right? So like, that's one thing about me. I don't date a man that swears about his mother or calls his sister a hoe, and it's all about respect, right? Because if you talk like that about your mom that brought you into the world, what you gonna do with me? You ain't gonna give a fuck about me. I'm nobody to you, And it doesn't matter if I have children with you later on in life. You still gonna do me dirty because you're doing your own mother dirty. That's the bitch that brought you into the earth. Without her, you wouldn't even exist in this earth. And so a lot of y'all need to look at your relationships with a wide tooth comb and take a look at, the toxicities before it leads to something like this, right? Because I feel like this is avoidable. I just do. I feel like this is genuinely avoidable. Like when someone doesn't text you, okay, it's time to block that person. Like you're not emotionally invested so bad to the point of where you can't be like, yo, I don't want to be a part of this. You can't. When you meet somebody, let's say you meet somebody at the gas station, right? Boom, you trade numbers. Take your time to protect your heart and vet. Because I did that. I vetted people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has perfect relationships, but I knew not to allow people to do this to me. I knew not to allow men to take advantage of me or to like, play games with me. And I come from a family, they don't play about me. So, my father would not have allowed some weird shit like this. And anybody that has come to my house to meet my family is very vocal. Very vocal. They protect me. They're always going to be there. My mom, she's like a fucking lie detector. She'll sit your ass down. She's psychic as fuck too, so you can't get shit past her. I remember I brought a guy over to my mother. And I had known him from like when I was like 16 years old. And my mother said, I don't like that guy for you. And I said, why? He's such a... You guys gonna laugh. She said something about that guy. He's hiding something. This little shit. And I was like, nah, he not hiding nothing. And my I said to my mom, he's a good dude. He's family oriented and shit like that. And my mother was like, nah, something's not right. I could pick up her energy. Something's not right. And I said, Ma, he's in the military. I'm over here making him seem like he's a fucking great guy for me, right? Long story, right? Making this shit real short for y'all. I end up finding out that he's bipolar. This fucking dude was a mess, bro. Oh my God, bro. His dad left his mother for a side bitch. And I'm like, and so my mother, when I start telling all this stuff, she goes, what I told you, that's a broken man. He she said he grew up in a family that he saw his dad cheating on the mother, so he's gonna cheat on you. And I was like, is he? And she's like, oh, he is. And she's like, and I want you to do something. She was like, I want you to ask him something. Mind you, I had like 6 months I was talking to him because I didn't want to tell her nothing, right? And I was like, fuck, did I mess up? She's like, I want you to do something for me. She's like, I want you to ask him what his plans are with you in the next 2 years. And so I said, hey, so can you sit down or whatever? We in a date, mind y'all. And I said, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know what this motherfucker told me? I was like, oh, nah, my mother was right. My mother was right, bro. He goes, so I see myself traveling within the next 5 years, which is not bad, right? But then I go, where do you see us within the next 5 years? I ain't even say 2. I said 5. That's a long time to get to a man. This motherfucker said he don't believe in marriage. I said, let me go. Goodbye. Hell nah. I grew up in a family that's very stable. I'm not going to be popping babies for free for you and you using me for my energy and my pussy. Absolutely not. You crazy. I was gone with the wind. Okay? Gone as a motherfucker. Mind you, and it's crazy because I had a relationship with his mother because he introduced me to his mother. So I'm thinking he's serious. Nope. Being introduced to someone's parents does not mean motherfucker serious with you. I learned that the hard way. I sure did. Because I knew his parents. And I thought in my gullible head, this guy's serious about me. He introduced me as mom. He introduced me as stepmom. He introduced me as father. Like they knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker was trying to play me because he really tried to say that he didn't see himself married to anybody within the next 5 years. I ran so fucking fast. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I said, hold up. We are in our later 20s. Like I was like 26, 27. You don't see yourself in a marriage in 5 years? Motherfucker, that's in your 30s. How the fuck? So you wasted 5 years of my life and you don't see yourself married to me? Now you got to go. Hell no. My mother said, I told you. And then we find out that he has like bipolar disorder, but was untreated, like he was going untreated. My mother said, what I told you. She said, listen to your mother. A mother will never go wrong. And I was like, Ma, but I really like him. My mom said, he ain't never going to marry you, girl. Get the fuck away from that man immediately. She was like, or I will pretty much disown you. That's what she said to me. I said, you ain't got to disown me. I was already leaving when he said he didn't see me in 5 years. Shit. He should have said some goofy shit like, hey, in 5 years, I see myself married. Even if it's a lie, goddamn, I come from a great fucking family. And I was beautiful as F. Like, what the fuck? I'm looking at this fool like, you stupid. You ain't never going to find a bitch like me. And it's crazy. This man, oh my God, 20 years later, still trying to get with me 20 years later. Still. And I'm like, no, I'm off that. Thanks. Hard pass. So moral of the story. You know what I'm saying? There's flags everywhere. Pick up on them shits and run. You are the only one that's responsible for your soul. And the way that, people do you dirty has to do with you. If I would have been unhealed, I would have stuck around with the loser and said, oh, well, I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that shit. I was like, I ain't trying to get married next year, but I mean, if we in love, why not? I'm 26, 27, like, the fact that you don't see me in 5 years, that's motherfucking what? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. At 32, you don't want to marry a bitch? Nah, you gotta go. You a loser. And he literally was a loser. Like comparing to me, my foundation, my family, he was a loser. His dad was a whore. So he taught him how to be a whore, technically. You know what I'm saying? And he was fucked up. So you not only are batshit nuts and need medication, which I gotta carry that. You know what I'm saying? That's a burden on me. And you looking at me like you the prize. Yo. My mother said, I told you. Always listen to your parents, your mother especially. The bitches are fucking psychic. They're born with this gift to pick up on the fake shit. I left him. Are you crazy? I didn't deal with him after that conversation. I blocked that motherfucker. I said, you don't see me in 5 years, we gotta go. We can't be dealing with each other, sorry. And it bothered me to do that because I liked him, because I was talking to him secretly behind my parents. But I dropped that shit like a hotcake. I was like, see ya. My mother was like, I don't raise those type of women. My mother's like, you're not gonna waste your time with that. He's either gonna see you as a wife or keep it moving. And I kept myself moving. Shit. My family don't play about that. My grandparents were married for fucking 64 years. 64, 65 years. I don't come from a family that's like that. My family is very, you know, they don't even like me bringing people to them unless 100% I'm sure that I'm going to marry them. But see, I do that because I know my mom's the lie detector. She tells me everything and picks up on all the phony shit that I can't see. What happened? Your mom is unhealed. Yeah, that's not good. I came from a family that's always been like this. We're a very tight-knit family. Libra. You're dealing with someone that's unhealed, man. This is a person that you have issues with them and they're out the door. Nothing stable here. Shit. This person reminisces, okay, about you. It's like they think about like the connection or whatever you guys shared together. Someone like smokes like weed or some shit. This person is unsure of like what they want with you. There's like, maybe they should probably stop smoking. Shit. There's some type of uncertainty in this energy. It's like they're really unsure of like what it is exactly that they want from the connection. So they know they want you sexually, but they don't know if they want to make you their wife, probably a baby mama or a baby daddy, I'm sure. But you know, some people, and I think this is so like tasteless. I'm good to impregnate, I'm good to fuck, but I'm not good to make a wife. How does that make any sense? Let that sit in for a minute. Like, I literally, when I see readings like this, I'm good to fuck, right? But I'm not good to make into a wife because you don't know what you want from the relationship. This is a person that's going to be wasting your time. Don't nobody got time to play Bob the Builder. I know that some of us were young and we don't really understand that you can't get time back, right? You have like this issue, unfortunately, with younger generations, younger people that they think, oh, I'm in my 20s, I'm really young, I can sit here and waste time with a motherfucker. No, you cannot. Because what your goals and processes are in life should not be wasting time with a goofy. You should be wasting time with a person that's going to build you up, not just anybody. Life is very short. There's people that die very early. My dad died at 62. People die young nowadays. Who the fuck got time to play with a moron and then you 40, 50 years old and then you end up dying within a couple of years and you didn't live your life because you were playing with Johnny the fool that didn't know what the fuck he wanted to give to you. You guys need to stop letting people do this type of stuff. This is a painful, time-wasting person. And when you play Bob the Builder, you invest, you know, you act like someone's parent because you want to build a constructive energy. You want someone that you know what I'm saying, can grow with. But when someone doesn't see you as someone they can grow with, what the fuck are you going to get out of this? They're a runner too. So it's kind of like when you guys like fight or you have like these disagreements, they run off. So this person is immature. Flag. There's like 3 flags up in this bitch already. Hell no. God dang. I do see them communicating with you, trying to like express feelings to you, but it's like very childish energy. Somehow this recognition for you though is something you want, because it feels like some sort of satisfaction, this communication. Okay, even though you're acting detached and cold, you're in your mind about the connection. There is some type of energy of feeling like stuck here. You could think a lot about this person. They're gonna go with their intuition and offer you some type of beginning here, but being that you're standing in the Queen of Swords, you set some type of boundary. You're protecting yourself by closing yourself off. This person hides something. I'm not sure what. There could be age difference. They try to like control you. There's some sort of control here. They hell no. They want to control you here. Let me see what they're trying to control. Shit. They want to be able to come in and go whenever they want. They want you to accept whatever it is that they're offering to you. So this is an energy that if they don't want to put in any work, they want you to be okay with that. What I said, you playing Bob the Builder it or not? And it's funny how I started talking about the goofy that I messed with, that I was talking to. I was actually talking to him. I didn't do much with that person. Thank God. Because I would have been fucking sad if I would have fucked that guy. But anyways, I was talking to him for like 6 months. It's funny how I came up with that story right before your reading. Because that dude was definitely trying to waste my damn time. And this person doing the same to you guys. So think about that for a minute. What are the chances that I'm going to talk about somebody that would have wasted my time and I would have been playing Bob the Builder with for 5 years and you guys got the same fucking story coming out? Ay. They want you to accept whatever they want to give. So this person doesn't want to put in the work. Oh, hell no. Shit. Boundaries, y'all. Kick this bitch. You know what? Just block this person, bro. How about this? Just listen to me for once in your life. Just block this person. That's it. Save yourself from heartbreak. God damn it. You know the truth about them. What is that truth? Oh, shit. What the fuck? They're going to keep hurting you. You're tired. You're showing up as the 9 of Wands. You're tired. This connection's stressful. It's like they're taking you for some type of ride. Oh, shit. So you've been through some shit already with this person. So not only are they non-committal, but they be hurting you? Nah. Nope. Hell no. Relationships are difficult already as it is, but at least if we married, then I know I gotta tolerate your shit. But you can't be no boyfriend and trying to act like you non-committal and I gotta tolerate your shit. You better get your ass up out of here. Like, no. Boyfriend ain't shit. That's just someone that I'm giving a a mild Title II. But if I was to get into accident tomorrow, you wouldn't be able to do shit in the hospital. So you absolutely nothing. Boyfriend, girlfriend is a nothing. They don't have no rights to you or anything that you own. Spouse is different. You know what I'm saying? And when you are married, there's things you can dictate. You can't terrorize me and you just a boyfriend. What the hell you thinking? The hell, at least wait to take out your claws when we're married or some shit. God damn it. You don't want to be serious and you don't want something serious with me, but you want to have the advantage of fucking me? Come on now. Y'all better throw whomever this is away. This is what I call a toxic confession. Hell no. What do you got here? What is it that you got here? What? Someone that thinks about you sexually, they run away when you guys fight, so they lack accountability. They run off. Means they ghost you. They ain't shit stable here. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't really know what they want with you. So you playing Bob the Builder for a motherfucker. You're paying free hooker because you're fucking them for free. He ain't even paying you shit because a hooker gets paid. So you giving pussy for free or dick for free. You giving your time for free. Do y'all go to a job and be like, yo, I'm right here for free. I'm about to work all this shit for the next 8 hours. And you can stress me all you want for free. Hell nah. So why the fuck you letting somebody do you like this? I just want to know, right? There's got to be an investment here. I got to get something out of you, whether it's a whip. Like, let's bring it down. Like, let's stop normalizing toxic connections. I got to get something out of this. Ain't no way you're going to be wasting my time. I'm playing Bob the Builder, making you a better person for the next hoe. And you're not giving me something. I don't care if it's a marriage, it's a contract. I know you got to handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you got to pay me some way. You ain't just about to keep railroading me, terrorizing me, and using my pussy. Do y'all go into a dealership and be like, yo, I want that Bugatti right there. I'm going to take that shit for a ride. I'm going to change the seats, add some shit on it, because some of y'all be having kids with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the road, your fucking car has been modified, destroyed, used up. And then you go back to the dealership and go, here, you can have your Bugatti that I used up, tore up, impregnated, and did all kinds of shit. Wait, do y'all do that? Nope. So why let somebody use you for attention and don't want to commit to you, don't want to give to you? What is the purpose of that? Logically speaking. Because at least a hooker could say, shit, I got $200 or $1,000. Some hookers are cheap. Those are the ones that be in the street. I'm talking about like escorts and shit. They charge a fucking pretty penny. You see them all the time at the fights and shit, you know? They ain't pay like $5,000, $10,000 to go and accompany somebody. And sex is more than that, right? But still, they getting paid for their time. They're not working for free. Y'all are working for free. You building a bitch for free that don't even want to take you serious. Let that sit in for a minute. Does this person even tell you that they don't know what they want? Probably some of y'all already know with the running in and out. I'm not going to lie. Can you give me advice? See, they in and out. They love bomb, then they leave. They're very charming. They're able to like, they got the gift of gab. They're able to tell you something. And for you to, they're able to speak these words to you that make them seem stable. You need to watch this person. You need to see what they're showing you. They're showing you that they want to be single. This person is actually showing you that they're unstable. They're very unstable. They're acting like they're single with the 9 of Pentacles. But you're needing to pay attention to the things that they're promising you, how they're not completing these things. And that's the problem here. Well, I did tell you they didn't know what they wanted. So there you go. That's to me more than enough for me to run. Because you're going to be sitting here doing the same shit different days thinking you the problem and they the problem. You can't force nobody to want you. That's some shit I learned from when I was a little ass kid. You know, it's like contract. You can't, if a person doesn't want to be in business with you, they're not gonna. It doesn't matter how much you sell them, whatever you sell to them. You can sell them the solution to their life and they're gonna say no. because some people go by energy. Some people genuinely, literally, like look at the situation and they go, I don't like that person. They may not even know you from a hole in the motherfucking walls, mind you. And I know some of y'all have dealt with that. I know you guys have met people that you've been like, I don't like that person. You know what I mean? And it may just be you reflecting your negative energy onto them, because a lot of times people do that and they don't even realize they do that. Or sometimes you pick up on something that they're going through and you don't even know that, and you quickly judge them, right? That's something I learned from a guy that is on YouTube. Actually, I'll share it in the community picture. You guys can look at this video. There's a need to realize that a lot of times we reflect onto others, people that we don't know, how we're feeling inside, and how we're judging people that we don't know based upon energy, when sometimes it's your energy that is the problem and not necessarily the person. I'll share it to you guys, because he talks about like being rich and stuff like that. It's a really good podcast to listen to. And it's a very famous like actual guy that's on here on YouTube. But he talked about like how he was miserable and how he felt like shit. We're done with Libra. How he felt like shit when it comes to like his parents and shit. Because his mom was like an alcoholic and stuff. I forgot what he said his dad was, but he met this lady that talked to him about like how to get out of that feeling of, feeling sad or whatever. But you guys will have to listen to the podcast. It's a very good podcast. As a matter of fact, I shared it to a family member. I'll tell you guys what it's called right now, so you guys can look it up. All right, so it's basically it's a neuroscientist, and then it says, I'll tell you what I do this every morning to maximize your manifestations, right? And it says the universe doesn't give a fuck. So he talks about manifestations and why certain people are able to pull millions and how others are not. And he basically like breaks down like his family story when he was young and stuff. And it's very important for you guys to listen to that part, because a lot of times we go around judging people based upon what we are perceiving as energy. And it's really us that we have some issue going on, or that person's going through something and we're picking up on the negative energy that person's going through. So you can't really judge a book by its cover. Just because you see somebody, you can't say, oh my God, something's wrong about that person. That's not, I try not to do. Honestly, I try not to judge people. My spirits are always talking to me though. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, they always telling me shit. So if I feel an energy shift and some shit feeling weird, they tell me what's wrong. Like I had a guy that was, I didn't know he was dying, but I did an interview for a guy, and he was just talking to me, and I just felt something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong, but my energy felt really weird, and I got really, really sad. And I was just like, what's wrong with me? Like, why do I feel like this? You know? And I remember, because I had to deny him, right? And so I remember I was talking to him, and my spirits were talking to me. And they was like, this man, you're not going to see him ever again. And I said, why? Because I told him, come and apply back again. And so they said, you're never going to see him again. I said, why? And they said, he's dying. And I fucking crumbled. I stood by the wall. He was looking at me like I was crazy. I had to back up. And I stood by the wall. And they said, he's going to die. And so I said, this man is dying? And they were like, yep. Because I asked, I said, I talked to my voice. I said, are you sure? And they said, yes. And so I sat down, and he said, I have a brain tumor and I'm dying. They only gave me a couple of months. I really need this money so I can pay, so my wife can have the house. And so I almost shattered when he said that to me. I said, oh my God, they told me he was dying. And I felt so bad because I have to follow policy, you know. I can't just give benefits to anybody. You have to be eligible, right? And so everything goes by income, unfortunately, with the government. And so I ran a budget, and he makes too much money from, I guess he's getting disability through employer. He was a IT tech guy, And so he was getting some type of sick pay disability, but they gave him like 3 to 4 months and he was gonna be dead. And I'm like, oh my God. I was talking to someone that knew he was gonna die, didn't even say nothing to me, mind you. And I picked up on that. And had I been someone shady and fucked up, I would have been like, oh no, I don't want to interview this guy. His energy feels off, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't judge people. You can't be that type of person because God don't like ugly. I could have been on some weird shit because I see people that do that shit. You know, you don't know what that person going through. And I really wanted to cry for him. You know why? Because I feel like, he first of all, he was 29, so I kind of felt like he didn't live his life, right? But I really wanted to cry for him because I felt like that is something that is so hard to like be facing. To know you're gonna die in a couple of months and you're that young, haven't had a child yet, haven't enjoyed life. I kind of feel like the universe tends to be unfair, right? But I don't know why people die, why certain children or younger people die. I just feel like it's unfair to take someone that young away from like enjoying themselves or having something like a family. It's something that I don't know. I kind of have questions, just like when I hear about kids getting killed, I have questions on why the universe allows small children to die. I don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. But if you guys listen to this podcast, you'll understand what he's talking about when it comes to energy. Because my energy felt really dark when I called him in. My energy felt very dark, and I didn't want to interview him, and it was because of that. And my spirits were talking to me, and I can't believe that they told me he was gonna die. And he said it during the interview when I told him he was denied. That broke my heart because it wasn't like, damn, you just you inventing some shit. It was like, no, bitch. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? And it just, I don't know. I'm a very sensitive person, you guys. Like, I'm a very emotional, sensitive person. I don't like hearing things like that. I don't like knowing that either, right? Because I feel like everybody should be allowed time to at least build something. Like, it's different if you're out here binge drinking or using drugs like a crazy person and you fuck up your liver or you fucking overdose. You are reckless. You know what I'm saying? But a person that's not doing anything, for them to just like be diagnosed at 29 and be told that they only got 3 to 4 months to live, that is really like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of tend to put myself in a situation of like, what would I do if that was me? Like, how would I move in this life knowing some shit like that? Like, I don't even know what I would do, And I kind of looked at this man like, damn, he's just starting his life pretty much. And he's got a wife. Like, that's hard. That's very hard. Because if this man would have known he's going to be dead before 30, I know he would have built his life differently, But the universe doesn't tell us when we're going to die. It just happens, right? And so that's why we can't be wasting time with people that don't know what they want with us, that don't want to be healthy, because you don't know when you're going to die. And to have lived your life with the wrong person, it's like, I don't know. I can't. Life is too short. Like, you got to pick the right people. We're going to go to the next song. Let's go to Virgo. You never know when you're gonna die. That shit is so awful to me. Like, man, you guys don't understand like how heart-wrenching. Like, I'm a very emotional person. Like, when I see stuff like that, I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. This is the reason why, like, I tend to stay away from like the news stuff, because I get so heartbroken when I hear things about a little kid getting killed. Like, why are you hurting a child? That's just weird. That's not fair. Like, why would you kill a child? Man, that shit is crazy. The fuck? People are just messed up, man. And this is not like a sickness. Like, it's not a child dying from a sickness. And even that bothers me, right? But you kill a child? Come on, man. I seen a little girl when I was going down the street in the parking lot. And she had cancer and my heart broke. And I was walking with my kids. And I had to stop my daughter. Said, "What's the matter, Ma?" I said, "I don't know. I don't like the energy. I felt like she was close to death." And I stood by a car. And I know they was looking at me crazy because I had to touch somebody's car because I almost fainted. I felt her energy and it hurt my soul. And I said to my daughter, "I think that little girl's dying or she's going to be dead soon, you know?" And my daughter said, "Oh my God, don't say that." And I said, "Gia, look at her. She was like 10 years old, maybe 9. And her mom was carrying her, bald completely. She was white, but she looked like she seen a ghost." Okay. So I don't know if she came from chemo or what the fuck. I don't know. But I felt her energy. And that energy, I felt that with that man. So I know that girl was going to be dead. And I told my kids, I said, "I'm so grateful to God that you guys are alive, that you guys don't have illnesses, that we don't have illnesses in our family. Because, God, I don't know what I would do if my kid was to die on me. Like, I would go crazy. Like, I would lose my mind." And this mother is sitting here carrying her daughter from the car because she can't even walk. A big kid that has cancer. And I'm like, bro, you would have to stick me in a nut house. I would go nuts. I would literally go nuts. What the hell going on here? Hold up. All right, so ergo. Somebody tries to like make you jealous with other options. I don't know why. It's a person that's playing some type of games with you. They know that the people that they deal with are like not even at your level, but it still doesn't stop them from like, you know, trying to make you jealous with other people. It's like, what's that word? They try to create illusions. This is a person that seems very stuck. I don't know if genuinely they're stuck because this person doesn't know how to deal with their soul journey, right? But they seem to be stuck somehow. And the fact that they're playing these games is just kind of like, it could be somebody younger though. It's just kind of like they're trying to manipulate you though. Because they know they could lose you, but they're still putting you at risk to lose you. What the hell? What's going on here? Damn. There's absence here. Like someone is like sad, feeling a sense of lack here. Missing the connection. Oh, Lord. Someone is trying to have like a new beginning, but kind of like being foolish or like just not thinking things through, investing in like third parties. Can I tell you that whomever this wants you to like chase them? It's like they want validation of some sort. Yeah. Damn. They want attention from you, but it seems like right now what you guys got going on is some type of disagreement. You could be dealing with someone that's really like immature or childish. There's some type of like kid energy around them. Like they try to like get away with shit, right? Or like not take accountability. There's something very like immature about this person. Yeah. They're very indecisive. Something about them was kind of like stagnant or is still stagnant. It's like they can't make a decision on you. They will come on for love with the Ace of Cups, but it's a person that like they hold back. It's like they're closed off emotionally. What does Virgo feel for this energy? You want to talk to them. There's a want to like clarify something here, like some type of conversation. Okay. Yeah. You want some of y'all are controlling. You want to like put your opinions or your ideas out there and you want them to listen. Okay. There's an energy of you standing your ground, but you want them to listen. Okay. You want to tell them some things here. You want to explain to them that they are like either childish or don't give enough to the connection and you're feeling neglect. There's like a boundary energy coming from you, but you're like standing in this I am not going to change my mind or my what I have to say to you. I'm not going to fold, right? So you're kind of standing in this energy of like I'm decisive. I'm going to tell you what I got to say. You're going to listen to why this isn't really working out or how I feel about you right now because I feel genuinely like you're just playing some type of games, right? There is energy of the devil, so a lot of y'all feel like they're toxic. They could be doing something that has you codependent. Okay. Can I tell you that you guys feel like nothing is your fault or like you feel like this connection not working out is not your fault? Like you're blaming them. You're kind of like you're kind of like in this energy of like trying to control an outcome with somebody, right? But you also are like standing here kind of like saying to them, you did XYZ and that's the reason why we're here, you know? But we must admit that obviously like in every connection there like we have something to play with this, right? Because even if this person is doing weird shit, you accepted it. So you gotta admit that it's both y'all fault, right? Like, yeah, they may be a piece of shit, you know, but they can't be a piece of shit if you don't stop letting them in. You know what I'm saying? Like someone could want to do something, but you can't do something to me if your ass is not being let into my space, right? So all this unemotional energy, all this weird shit is because y'all allowed it. But there's a sense of like you feeling like, bitch, I tried to fucking get this to be perfect and you fucked this up, that type of shit. But you had signs and flags and you still allowed it. You still became codependent. So it's both your fault. You feel rejected by them, by something that they're doing. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay, or fire energy. There is a lot of stubborn energy coming from you. Like, I'm not going to change, but I need to speak my truth, right? And while I get that this person may have hurt you, someone can only hurt you if you allow them to, though. Because the moment in time they show you that red flag, whoop, time to run. You know what I mean? You're not even attached to somebody by the time they show you that red flag, that first one, right? You know, the 100th, 200th, 300th, or whatever many times of the red flags later on, that's on you. You know? So when this person comes back around, you need to keep that in mind. Because part of change and evolving is understanding where you go wrong. Okay? We may love somebody, but if you love yourself more, you don't allow behaviors like this. And so them flags they showed you was because you allowed it. So you must take responsibility so that you can change these things, right? Because you could choose to continue to go unhealed. When you blame somebody, it's like you're not taking accountability for it, which means you're not working on yourself, which means, bitch, you unhealed. And you're going to keep doing the same shit. Keep that in mind. Food for thought, right? All right. So let's see what the advice says. You need to hold back from this person. You need to be strong about this. Okay? You need to hold back from this person. They're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. You need to release whomever this is, because what you don't see coming is like this person that's offering you this like offer. This person's trying to like get you to come back around. It's going to end up causing some sort of a tower moment, and it's going to end up hurting you. So you need to man, it could be somebody you guys haven't talked to in a minute too. You need to have strength about this person. You need to be stronger. Stop letting them run amok all over you, pretty much. Person tap dancing all over your ass. Shit. You kind of can't love somebody more than you love yourself, right? And I know that some people don't fucking get it and they don't want to hear the truth. But I'm a person that I'm all about transformation. Like, that's my sign. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to want to make people better in life. Like, I don't sit here and give y'all my spiels because I want to talk shit, because that's not constructive. I give you my spiels because I'm trying to make y'all better people. Okay? We are a family in this channel. Despite y'all not liking whatever the fuck I say, that's not my problem. I'm not here to condone bad behavior. I don't promote that. I promote excellence, right? And so for me to see people that are constantly going through a cycle that they appear to want to engage in, but don't want to realize why they're in the cycle, it's very like disheartening. It's very sad to me, because we are the only ones that have control over our lives. Like, this is your life. You don't get another one, at least that you remember of, because, bitch, yes, we know there's past lives and everything like that. We know that. But, bitch, we don't remember those. So unless you got the secret I ain't got, we don't remember our past lives. This is the only one you remember. So why put yourself through stress, heartache, because you can't be disciplined enough to keep an evil person away from you? You must learn your lesson. Some lessons last longer than others, right? But it's because we don't want to learn them. Because we are putting other people in front of us, and we tend to love people that are showing us that they're not lovable, that are showing us that they're on a different journey than we are. You can't put someone in front of you. You can't. And if you do, it's because you have a lot of work to do. But you got to take accountability and understand you have that work. Part of healing and transforming is realizing where you go wrong. When I do some dumb shit, I always acknowledge it. Shit, I put myself in that, fuck it. But I also work on changing it. Because that's one thing about me. I write down everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I deal with my own family members, like, I write down like what I tell them and shit. Because I have certain family members that I keep at a distance, right? Because they don't listen. And so they come to me to tell me like how bad things are going. And I'm always a person that I listen. But I'm also going to tell you that I talked to you about this before. And I'm going to tell you the dates that I talked to you, because I'm methodical like that, yo. I write shit down. I talked to you on November the 2nd when you came over here and you was telling me that this was a situation. Why are we so many months in and you still going through the same thing? What was my advice for you then? Do you remember? Because if you coming over here to spew your negative energy, bitch, I ain't here for that shit. Take that shit outside with you. If you want change and you want to listen to me, what was my advice? It's not going to change. One thing about me, if I say the world is, if I tell you, bitch, that sky's black, you ain't going to take me out of that bitch not being black. If that bitch, if I see that bitch black, I'm going to remain telling you that hoe is black. You could come 7, 8 months, a year later. Yo, telling me the same story. And if I look up and that hoe is black, bitch, that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to say it is. It's black. There is no grays. There is no other hues. If you didn't listen and learn from me, what can I do for you now? We put ourselves in situations that are harmful to us when we deal with people that don't love you. People show you they don't love you. When you ghost somebody, that's you showing me you don't love me. When you disrespecting me, feeling like you don't have to talk to me, you showing me you don't love me. So why the fuck would I put you in front of me? What kind of shit is that? That's stupid. That's not healthy. When someone cheats on you, that shit ain't love. Someone that's willing to run the risk of losing you don't love you. Please listen to what I'm saying. I would rather you motherfucking respect me than love me. Let that sit in for a minute to all of y'all listening. I don't give a fuck if my person don't love me, but bitch, you better respect me. And that's a fact. Because if you respect me, you won't cheat on me. You won't talk to me kind of crazy. You know what I mean? You won't do it. You will fear losing me because you respect me. And you will fear seeing how I would react if I was upset. You understand me? So, bitch, keep that I love you to yourself. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about none of that. But what I do demand is that you respect me, and that's what I want. If you don't respect me, there ain't shit here. You understand me? Nobody got time to waste. We can't go back in life. We can't sit here and have regrets, bro. That shit is for the birds. Regrets? Okay. What the fuck are we going to do? You know what I mean? Oh, I wish I would have never met that person. But you gave to that person after they showed you they were a fucking op, an enemy. You still kept dealing with them. You know? So it's you the one that's unhealed, that you're allowing that shit. And so we must take accountability. It sucks when you break up with people. It fucking does, bro. It hurts. It sucks, bro. It sucks. It's bullshit. When you care about somebody, it sucks. But do you want to put a stranger in front of you that's going to continuously disrespect you and continue to hurt you over yourself? Think about this. You're running into a wall. Have y'all ever seen The Twilight Zone? I don't know how old y'all are, but shit, bitch. You talking to OG. You guys ain't young. The youngins ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, but them OGs gonna know. You ever seen The Twilight Zone? If you haven't, bitch, look the shit up. I know it's old as fuck, but no matter. Look it up. You understand what I'm talking about? It's a constant thing. It's like a brainwashing. Like if you pay attention, they have the hypnotic symbol that shows up, and it's like, and it's crazy because it says something to you, and it's basically hypnotizing you, right? And so that's something that you guys are doing when you keep letting people do that. You're so hypnotized by this step stool that you put this person in that you're brainwashing yourself to accept the same thing over and over again. And in the end, if you pay attention, I don't know if you guys have seen it because they got mad episodes on the Twilight Zone. I fucking love that show, man. That's the one show. I don't even know why they stopped putting that. That's a very, very good show to like make people snap out of their stupidity and shit. That show literally it's like an eye opener. Because the episodes actually show things that happen and it keep happening. And so it's like a storyline that they play. For those of you that are young, you're not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure like somebody probably on YouTube got some shit like that. Like they'll post like an episode. You understand what I'm talking about? You guys are in the twilight zone. When you let somebody do the same thing over and over again, it's like running into the same wall and breaking your fucking teeth, and yet you get up and you do it again. You don't remember that pain you felt when you ran into that bitch the first time? When you ran into that wall, right? And boom, you busted all your teeth and blood was everywhere. That shock, that pain. You don't remember that? Because some connections are like that, right? They're so toxic and so dysfunctional that when you run into this person, they do the same thing, just different ways, and it still makes you feel like shit. It still hurts you and breaks you down. And so when you accept it, you become codependent on it, on the energy, on the negativity, right? But you don't have to do that. Like if you focus on like being healthy, you don't have to accept that. The moment in time somebody shows you the first red flag, it's time to run. You don't have to like condition yourself to accept abuse. You know what I mean? Think about it like the Twilight Zone. Don't you want to get off of like whatever that is? God, you could spend decades dealing with somebody and be stuck for decades. And then what are you going to do when that person finds somebody else and you no longer can control them? So you wasted 10 plus years on somebody that kept doing you dirty schmurdy and you kept forgiving them. And so now here you are, and now they got somebody else. Now you're feeling disgruntled because you wasted time, energy, like you got mad shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Now you older. Like, bitch, can't get your time back. So think about this when you guys decide to allow people to play you. Like, you in control of your life. Time is, man, let me tell you, people, man, multimillionaires and billionaires will pay you for time. The shit that y'all take for granted and y'all be sitting on your phones doing nothing all day, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? People pay for that. They pay for time. They don't have enough time in a day to do the things that they have to do. And yet here y'all are playing with this goofy. They got the 2000s one. Gleam, I didn't know that. I gotta look for that. Because I thought they ended in the 90s. That's like the last time I saw it. Oh my God. You must like it. It's crazy. But you know what, kids are very smart. They're very innocent. You know, unfortunately, we trauma bond ourselves to the wrong people. Because we have our, you know, nobody's perfect. We have our own issues. You know what I'm saying? Our own traumas. And depending on how you're raised, sometimes people allow toxic people in because they had toxic upgrowing, like upbringing was toxic. Parents were just toxic as fuck. So they don't know any better. So when they see somebody calling you all kinds of bitches and sluts, they be accepting it because their mama was called bitches and sluts in front of them. And so they think that shit is the normal behavior. You know, it's like a guy that grows up with a father that's domestically abusive to women or their mother. They're going to be domestically abusive to the people that they deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's all a choice, though. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? It's not something that is like instilled into you. Yes, it was at some point introduced into your life, but if you know that, did y'all see that orb just now on the camera and my light wasn't even off? All right, SG. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. I like that shit. But you know, it's like we are responsible for ourselves. And if you guys don't appreciate your time, then I don't know what to tell you, because I wish that with the knowledge I have now, my age, I could go back to 20 years old. Just take me back to 20 years old with the knowledge I have today. Oh my God. Shit, the things I would do that would be so different. I swear to you guys. Oh my God. Dude, I know I wasted so much time in college doing mad shit, stressing over stupid shit. wasted mad years in my 20s, I would have never did none of that stuff. Like, oh Lord, y'all. Let's go to the next time. I'm telling y'all. Lord. God knows, man. God knows. Time is of the essence, man. I see people that are older, and I'm like, damn. The shit we could do when we 20 and 21 ain't the shit you could do at 40s, 50s. Like your knees be cracking and shit. I have a supervisor, right? And he's younger than me. And he's talking about he got arthritis in his neck. So he gets a lot of like pain and shit. And there's so much things that he's going through. Like, it's just like, what the speaking of him, he's actually Leo. And I'm just like, what the fuck? The shit that we could do when we're 20, 15, 16, that era, that time, it's like, damn, we take it for granted, y'all. And then we get older and we're like, fucking can't even walk up the stairs. Our knees are creaking and shit. Can't even fucking ride a dick no more because your knees got arthritis. Shit. You know? Like, man, y'all don't understand. Y'all need to stop taking your life for granted, man. Because when you get older, bitch, there's women that are older that have urinary incontinence. They can't even be at the stores because depending on how many kids you have and depending on how your body reacts to it, right? Some women, when they have like, more than 3 kids, sometimes just 3, but they be running in the stores to go to the bathroom to go pee because they asses are like their bladder is weak. You know what I'm saying? And so imagine a woman in her early 40s or 30s can't even hold her pee in. Damn. If she would have known that them kids was going to do that, she would not have fucking had kids. He doing too much hog twine. No, some people just got illnesses. And when you get older, they just sprout out like bad things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Scorpio done already. We in Leo now. Y'all don't understand how it's of the essence. Like, you can't be wasting time with no bitch. Like, when you old, bitch, when I, not for nothing, God forbid, but when I can't get my ass up, I'm going to need my man to be like, yo, I got you, babe. Help me get up. God forbid. You know what? Knock on wood. That shit ain't even funny. I don't ever want to be like that. My grandparents was fucking fully functional and they was old. You got somebody that holds back from you. This person's detached. They could have friend zoned you. Whomever this person is, genuinely just feels like you are like too confident or like you care too much about yourself. It's like they want you to have some sort of a low self-esteem so they can like manipulate you or control you, okay? This connection is ruining you somehow because you care about them. It's a lot of like failure energy from this person. They could like sleep on you or like do the bare minimum. There's a lot of secrets. Some of y'all could be someone with a cancer. This person holds back. It's like they act like they're not available to you. There's some sort of emotional, like they lack vulnerability. You know, like there's some people that will like talk to you or offer you love, but like they won't treat you well, or like you notice that they make it very hard to like get to them. It's kind of like you have to have like a key to get to their heart. This is like one of them type of people that even though they tell you they love you, or even though they spend time with you and do whatever, you know this person's not available to you. They're closed off, even if they pretend to not be, which is weird. So there's a lot of like holding back from whomever this is, okay? You both tried to like get to this, but this person was too emotionally unstable. There was a lot of like up and down here. Could have been like wishy-washy when you were dealing with them. There's a need for you to like cut yourself down from this rope and stop waiting for them to like change, or for them to like offer growth. Cause like you see and you know what this is. So you have to accept it instead of wanting to like change it. Okay. I'm about to turn this light off real quick, y'all. Hey, Brianna, can you give me a water bottle? So there's a need for you to like stop waiting, stop wasting some type of time here. Okay. Anything else that we need to know here? How does this energy currently feel for Leo? They would like to reconcile. They do want something with you, but it's a person that's emotionally unavailable. See? They want to reconcile, but instead they're moving away. See what I'm saying? The devil bitch? Oh, they toxic. Oh, shit. This is a toxic bitch. This offer of them wanting to reconcile, but instead leaving, says you're dealing with a child. Because people that are like non-toxic, that are healed, that care about you, obviously, right? When you want to reconcile with someone, you come towards them and you attempt a reconciliation. You attempt to get something to work. And so whomever this is kind of choosing to move away from you instead and be toxic. There's a lot of like trauma here. Yeah. Damn, this person's crazy as fuck. 6 of Swords, the Devil, and the Death card. Ay. I'm going to let this end. I am going to walk away from this, even though I want to make amends because I want to be a toxic bitch. Yep. Constructive. Who is this person? How does Leo feel for them? You want their attention. You want to be successful. You're trying to manifest them in. Oh, my God. You could be either talking about them a lot or thinking about them. You don't trust them, though. You know they're a liar. Yeah. Some of you guys put this person out in the cold because you sensed a third party around you. Like you was like, oh, I know this bitch ain't talking to me because they're dealing with somebody else, right? And so you could have like put them out in the cold or set some sort of a boundary with them because of that, okay? Like they kept coming in and out, but they want to stick around. Yeah. You knew you were in like a karmic cycle, though. You know what bothers you the most or what hurts you the most is getting off of this cycle. Because you know this ain't going to really work. There's an energy of like feeling let down or being not happy here, but having a difficulty jumping off of this wheel. When they talk to you or they reach out to you, something in the back of your heart is still tied to this person. Even if you may not show it to them because you may be mad or whatever, you still have like a glimmer of hope in the back of your heart. And it's hard to get off of the wheel because you're showing up as the wounded warrior. So there's a knowledge here that this person does the same thing over and over again, and it's hard for you to get off of this. So y'all got a codependency on this person. I'm not happy here. This person keeps hurting me, but I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to make them change. I don't know how to stop whatever's happening because I don't want to lose you. So can I tell you can't control them? Why would you want someone that's emotionally unavailable anyways that keeps doing weird shit? Despite you loving them, right? If they love you, they'll do the work and you guys can get back together later on as both healed people, right? But what is the purpose of like dealing with a breadcrumber? You know what I mean, y'all? And expecting, it's kind of like torturing yourself and expecting them to feel it. They won't feel what you feel. You can't change nobody, right? And so this illusion that you have inside of you or in your heart, you got to bring that down. You got to bring it down with like a tower or something. You got to like have an awakening. And I know I sound like a broken record. I know that. But that's not the point. Some of y'all ain't listening. That's why I'm broken recording over here. Give me advice. You got to end the cycle. You got to make a decision to end the cycle. And you see it ending. And I see you kind of like watching it, but you don't want it to end. You got the World card. It's like I'm watching this like and I'm just going to sit here and just let it end. But I'm hoping that maybe when this person comes back, they are different and we could probably stop this from happening. And see, that is what is hurting you. Because when you hold on to like hope, right? Or like you have a fear of like abandonment, mentally and emotionally, you hurt yourself more. It's harder to heal. When you don't break the illusion, it's hard to heal, right? Because you still have hope that something will be different. So you gotta like dirty that illusion. Think of all the bad things they did, right? Write them down and read them. It'll make you take them off of that like step stool you put this person in, and it'll help you heal faster, right? Because like, yeah, we can focus on all the great things, but bitch, we need to focus on all the bad stuff so we can move on and heal. When you're focusing on the great things, you still keep your heart emotionally attached to somebody. Okay? And it means slower healing, more pain, and lack of closure. And when something has to end or something is in the process of ending, it's out of your control, right? But you could keep yourself stuck to the point where you meet the next person and you repeat the same cycle with someone new. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't running into the same goddamn walls. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Nope. We're moving on to the next sign. Cancers. I definitely know if I run into a wall and I bust my teeth the first time, bitch, I know I'm avoiding that. Shit. I ain't got to continuously run into the same walls. Something hurts, it hurts me for life. I ain't got to keep acting like I don't see what's in front of me. Fuck that. Cancer, toxic compassion. This person doesn't like that they can't read you. So you could be acting detached or secretive. They feel like you're hiding something. It is also somebody that kind of is really more focused on stability and finances. They're focusing on like some type of success. Shit, man. Okay, so whomever you're dealing with kind of wants to see more effort in you. They kind of want you to like express interest in them, okay? So they want you to chase them. All right. This is an energy also that feels some sense of confusion when it comes to you and doesn't genuinely know what they want right now when it comes to you guys. So they're indecisive at the could be somebody has air. They're indecisive, right? It's like when you become difficult, you become challenging, and then they want you, right? So there's a sort of dysfunction between the two of you because this person feels like, oh, you want to be difficult? I'm going to prove to you that you're not going to be difficult with me. It's like a challenge. And when y'all have issues, they don't really necessarily know if they want to remain invested. Why am I getting air energy? Can I say this person got air? Libra, I was going to say Libra. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Whoever just wrote Libra, that is wild. I was just about to say, I think they got Libra in their chart. Yo, that's fucking funny. Wow. I think you picked up on that from me, though, because I literally was about to say that. Neil. I was about to say Libra. Oh, my God. Damn, y'all are toxic as fuck together. I don't think you should entertain this shit. This shit showing up as the devil. Shit. Whomever you dealing with is kind of standing in some sort of like hermit energy and feeling like offering you love right now isn't going to be healthy. Okay? They feel like this shit is just really toxic right now. Yeah. You'll get communication from them. But I get kind of like, y'all bitches that can't get along or, I don't know. There is some type of like tit for tats or poking at each other that I'm seeing here. Give me a minute, y'all. I need to find my damn chapstick. Hold up. My lips are hurting so fucking bad because it's like fucking 10 degrees outside. Damn, I don't think it's in my bag. Fuck. So there's some type of like toxic codependency between the two of you. Could be like arguments or it could be like a lot of like tit for tats and then making up, right? Like they are looking at you like you're toxic because some of y'all be like going into like hermit mode. There's like a withdrawal that you do here. I'll be telling y'all. Stop doing that. Oh my God. One of you guys is going back and forth in between an ex. I don't know if it's you though. Someone is like, when they get upset, they go to like a past person and they show them love. But they bounce between you and whomever this is. Like, I don't know if it's you guys or if it's your person that's doing it. Someone's running between like an ex. He going to an ex back and forth. Yup. Oh my gosh. Having a new beginning with someone from the past. Is it you guys that's doing that? Yo, I can't with y'all. It's too late for this shit. What the fuck is this? Who doing this? How does this energy feel for Cancer? They want to talk, okay? They do want to have some type of clarity here. This person wants to like offer the bare minimum to you. You know, it's a person that, you know how like when you sometimes get text messages and they be like, yo, what's up? What you doing? What you mean? What's up? What am I doing? What the fuck? Like, what you mean? Bitch, what am I doing at 10 o'clock at night? The fuck? I'm getting ready for bed, motherfuckers. Like that type of shit, right? Like this is a person that it's like the bare minimum, bro. Like, hey, what you up to? I know you ain't talking to me at 12 o'clock and not asking me what I'm up to. The fuck? And they do it as like bare minimum. They don't even like put in a lot of work in this. It's like a text saying hello. It's not like, no. They try to get away with shit too, which is kind of weird. This person shady as a bitch. They be lying to you about shit. They lying and they run off. Yo, wait a minute. You know what's crazy? Some of y'all are dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer, another Cancer. Oh God. I almost said the Cancer runs off. Some of y'all dealing with a Cancer. Oh shit. Hold on. What they be out here lying about? Nope. Bye. Y'all are diabolical by even dealing with your own sign to begin with, because ain't no way. I tried that Scorpio shit and that shit was unhealthy as fuck. I had to run away. I can't date my own sign. Dang. This person lying about like what they're doing. They're just like in and out being a player. They don't even be telling you how like stressed they are. Like they hide stuff. No, ma'am. Oh shit, you got a broke bitch. Like their money's up and down. They stress about pentacles. So they try to keep themselves busy. But why are they running between exes? Like, if it's not you guys that are doing that shit, it's dumb. And they go between you and somebody else. Somebody from their past. Could be somebody they knew when they were young. Why the fuck you flashing me with that light?
What did you mean? Why are you worried about it? Because I can smell it. So.
Smell mad good. This person is very disappointed in you, but they got feelings. Some of y'all dealing with a water sign. They're very disappointed here. They're just very like discontent. Some of you guys is another like fucking person that has like a heavy fucking Cancer placement. And I'm not sure if it's like a physical Cancer sign or a hoe that has like a stellium. You gotta pull your people chart, y'all. I be telling y'all this shit every time, right? Because like you could have a node in Cancer, and that's a heavy placement, you know, or like 3 or more placements in that sign. Bitch, that would make you show up in that energy, right? You know, this is not good. If you don't want going in between your ex and this person, y'all are crazy, because that's a recipe for a disaster. And if it's your person doing that, they crazy, because there's nothing in the dark that will not come to light. So I don't understand, if you want an ex, why you not with that person and just leave somebody alone, right? Like, I just feel like if you feel like the grass is greener on the other side, then bitch bounce. I don't give a shit. The hell? I don't get it. But I know that the water signs do be playing games. So if you're dealing with someone that has water in their chart, maybe that's the problem here, right? Because this will be a very emotional connection, okay? It's going to be a lot of yo-yo effect. And if there's cheating, then the fuck are you doing with them? That's going to be a fucking nightmare. Especially if you're dealing with like a Scorpio or a Pisces. They crazy as fuck. Because another Cancer might be susceptible to just get even. You feel me? And keep it moving. But a crazy ass Scorpio, they might chop your ass up and throw you in a body bag. They crazy. And Pisces love acting crazy and getting even. So, I don't know what y'all dealing with. I'm just saying. Just in case if you messing with one of those signs. Because, oh, Lord. People be underestimating them Pisces. Them Pisces men are crazy, boy. They crazy as fuck. They love to, like, be on revenge spurts. I'm going to get even with you, and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Like, bitches, you okay? And they love having, like, families, like, multiple families. Like, yo, you be out here thinking you played that motherfucker, and you find out you baby mama number 3, and you didn't even know. Hell no. Let's see how you feel for this person. Oh, shit. How does Cancer feel for this energy? Dang, you heartbroken. 3 of Swords, you heartbroken. You heartbroken, you watched them, you stalking their asses pages. Girl, them Pisces are crazy as fuck. The men are nuts. I'm talking about crazy as F, boy. I had a Pisces stalker. He was insane, boy. Fucking crazy. Always trying to get even on me. I'm like, you're weird. I'm not even with you. Like, what you trying to do? Crazy ass motherfucker. Talking about, I will kill anybody you talk to. All right. I'll stay virgin for the rest of my life. You feeling burdened. Something weighs heavy, but you're trying to let it go. There's an energy of like, I'm spying on you, but I want to let go of this stress. The reason why you spying them is because you're trying to have information. You're trying to figure out something. You want some type of news or revelation. You're seeking knowledge in order for you to let these burdens down. So even though something is painful right now, it's kind of like you're seeking some sort of validation. Like, if I know they're talking to somebody else, I know I got to let this go. That type of shit. Right? I don't get it. Why do you need to have so much information for you to let go of something that doesn't serve? Jesus Christ. You seem to be collaborating with somebody. It could be somebody at work or someone that is close to you. And I do see you choosing to walk away with the 6 of Swords because you kind of want peace, but you want what appears like closure to me. It greatly does look like it. It looks like I need more information so I can have closure. But listen, the only closure you need shit is yourself. Once you make a decision, you realize how something is hurting, it's time to go. It's time to go. Seriously. You don't need to have closure. Closure is the pain you feel, the amount of ghosting and the traumas you've been through. Okay? That's all you need. Give me advice. You need to tell this person how you feel. Provide them with clarity. I don't know why, but you do. Have a conversation with them. Oh, I see why. They think you're cheating on them. That's why. They think you're juggling them. This person is accusing you of cheating. That's why. So you need to speak your truth. Because some of y'all, you're trying to like either keep yourself busy or you're doing like a lot of things, but you're acting cold. And so this person's like, yeah, I know you juggling me, bitch. I know you cheating on me. So that's why you need to provide them with the truth. If you are, then fuck it. It is what it is. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving on, east side. If you're not, then be truthful and tell them. Okay? Because I'm pretty certain that the reason why they're telling you to provide clarity is because something could probably be fixed here. Okay? But it can't be if I'm feeling insecure because of your actions. All right? Let's move to the next sign. You can't put somebody too high on a pedestal because it comes to bite you, SG. Okay? You never dated a Scorpio, girl. You better date you an evolved one because don't be dating an unevolved Scorpio now. They'll terrorize you for life. Child, listen. And that's my own sign. Hell no. They could be so toxic and so weird. Like if they're not evolved, oh my God. Listen, I could tell you stories for days, boy. For days. Child, listen. That shit gonna have to be another day. They're toxic. They like to. I mean, think about a Scorpio like a Cancer. They do the same things, but the difference between them and a Cancer is that Scorpio will blow up on you and act crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cancers withdraw and they be in their mind and they do this weird little immature ghosting shit. Scorpios will be like, "Fuck you, you son of a bitch," and then they disappear on you. You don't hear from them for months, and they'll be crying, but they won't tell you that they're suffering. By the way, because one thing about Scorpios is we tend to tear ourselves down, and we go through stress, and we go through like this heartbreak inside. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want an unevolved one, oh God, yo, listen, that bitch is not only gonna stalk you, they're gonna start acting crazy. Unevolved Scorpio men are a nightmare. They love to cheat. They want to muck and play stupid fucking games. You don't want a man that's unevolved that's a Scorpio because they will make you wish that you killed yourself, literally. They do these stupid little fucking things to women to see if you are a deep rider, like if you could tolerate them. Why do you got to terrorize me and take me through a cyclone, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know that? Like, nah, that's some location. And they do it. And it's like, oh my God, bro, can't we just have a normal relationship? Why do we gotta go through the ebb and flows of hell for you to open up to me? See the thing why Scorpio men do that. I mean, all unevolved Scorpio men do that. But the ones that are evolved, some of them tend to do it too, but they don't do it in a toxic manner. They tend to be a little bit closed off. It's because when we open up to people, we give our life to you. And it will kill us for us to be vulnerable to you and you hurt us and break us. That's why we do it. But the unevolved ones are fucking wild. Oh my God, Jesus, bro. When I tell you, I know what I'm talking about because I dealt with one. I dealt with two of them. I almost killed them motherfuckers. I had one that would not get the fuck away from me. He was always in my house. Yo, I would go to work and this motherfucker was like following me in his car. I'm like, yo, the fuck you doing? Why are you stalking me? That's weird. I'm not stalking you. I'm just seeing if there's a dude trying to chase up after you, trying to see if like a nigga's trying to get with my bitch. I'm looking at him like, are you fucking insane, bro? Like you weird. Like what the fuck? Mind you, I'm like, yo, I'm not that type of woman. Like the fact that he was like so distrusting of me was kind of like making me sick in the stomach. because A, I was a virgin. The fuck? B, I was kind of like, you really think I'm like that? I don't even go out of my house. Like, yo, what the fuck you gotta follow me for? Creepy as fuck. Do you understand me? Oh my God, bro. Y'all don't even understand. This motherfucker was really toxic. Like, took me for the ride of my life. Do you understand that? And I finally ended up dropping him when I got in my 20s. That motherfucker was a nightmare. He was like a cyclone. I was like, yo, you're crazy. You're toxic. You're crazy. I can't keep putting myself in a situation to deal with you. My parents are going to kill me if they know how toxic you are. Like, why are you this way? He was stressing me out so bad, y'all. And he knew my family, which is even worse. But he knew my family. And, like, he would just be like, bro, I don't understand what was wrong with this nigga. Like, he was toxic. Like, he was just really like, I'm like, what the fuck? Everything was a negative comment, right? So, like, for example, when I got into college, right? It was like, oh, so you going to college because you trying to replace me? What? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, are you serious? Toxic 10.0, mind you. And it's sad because homeboy didn't grow up with toxic parents. So it was kind of like a trait of the men. It's a trait of the men. And so I try to take him to Bible study. Y'all listen, this motherfucker was nuts. I try to take him to Bible study and he would be like trying to break down the Bible in front of me. Like, don't do that. You're weird. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, I like going to Bible study. I like going to, my family's religious, mind you. So we grew up together. We grew up together as children. That's how we ended up getting with each other to begin with. But I used to take him to Bible study and he used to break down the Bible. And I'm like, why do you talk like that? Like, why do you say the things that you say? And he'd be like, your family is really delusional. They think that God's going to save them. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he'd say things like, oh God, Lord. And he'd say things like, nobody's going to save you. And I'm like, bitch, what are you on about? Like, why you like that? Like, you so evil. Like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, you sit here and you go to church with me and you literally are talking about how like the things in the Bible aren't true. Why are you coming with me? I don't get it. I didn't understand him. And he grew up with a family that I just think he wanted to be toxic because his family was religious too. I just think he just wanted to be toxic. Honestly, he would do weird things, say weird things, and stalk me, follow me everywhere. It was just a ride of hell. You know, when I would be like, I don't want to talk to you. You're acting like a fucking psycho. You're following me to school every day. He would fucking blow up my phone and call me 700 times back to back. Who sits there and calls their girlfriend 700 times? Bro, I literally started to cry because he was terrorizing me. I said, I got to get out of this. So I told my parents. They made sure they had that shit. I said, so I got to talk to you about something that's going on. And they were like, nope. They talked to his parents and they were like, your son needs to stay away from our daughter immediately. And I was like, well, that was fast. Once I got my parents involved, they were like, cutting this off. You can't be in my daughter's life. You're not a good person. You're trying to sway our daughter away from God, all kinds of stuff. And I was like, he's not trying to sway me away from God. He just has his own views. And they were like, no, he is trying to sway you away from God. He's evil. That's what they were saying to me. And they was like, and he's obsessive. He can't be around you. He will kill you if he sees you with somebody else. That's how I got rid of him. I kind of didn't. I mean, my parents kind of did, but here we are, right? Like my mom was literally like, he called you 700 times. She was like, I'm going to call the police if he calls you again. I was like, oh my God, please don't. I felt bad for him because I think that he just really wanted to be loved and didn't know how. And so when you're so uninvolved as a Scorpio, when you're an uninvolved Scorpio, and the men tend to be like this, they don't know how to handle their emotions. They want to control you. And that's what he was trying to do. But my parents don't believe in that type of stuff, and my parents didn't. And my family was very like religious and shit. So they didn't want me with somebody that was toxic like that. And then they're taking me out of the picture and pushed him out of my life, which is interesting. You know, he's married now and he still wants to like fuck with me. Like he couldn't let me go still, even though he's married. Ain't that weird? He was like, your family broke us apart. No, you're obsessive and you're crazy. Yes, he's still alive. He's alive and he's got 2 kids. He's married. But he be like, yeah. I had to block his ass because he was still texting me. Because I've had my number since I was 19. And he still was texting me. I just had to cut that off. It was too much. It was just toxic. But it wasn't like he was abusive verbally. It was like he would stalk me, like literally. I would go to school. He was right behind me. And I didn't even know. People are like, yo, your ex follows you. He crosses the street and he follows you to school. I'm like, what do you mean he's following me to school? They're like, he stays behind a couple of steps so you don't see him because you're not paying attention. He's following you. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? And yeah, I had to tell my parents. It kind of got weird. It just did. Even if I did love him, he was doing a lot. And when he called like that and my mother started realizing who it was that was doing that, my parents didn't like that shit. They got real upset. They called his parents quick. They were like, he called you 700 times. She's like, I have so much I want to say to his parents. He's dysfunctional. He needs help. That's what my mother used to say. And I was like, okay. My mom was like, I want you to start talking to him immediately. And I'd be like, I can't just dump my boyfriend like that because he's stalking me. And they're like, yes, you are. And I was like, why? I guess I kind of like the toxicity a little bit, but not the following. It was kind of like, damn, why the fuck you following me? You didn't trust me. He didn't trust me. They don't trust you. The Scorpio men don't trust women that easily. They tend to be emotionally unavailable until they open up to you. And then when they open up to you, they get heartbroken when you hurt them. So, yeah. But let's go to Gemini. He was obsessed with me. He still is, girl. He still is. He literally told me the other day, like a couple of years ago, he was like, yo, I talked to him. He actually messaged me on my birthday. He messaged me happy birthday. I talked to him. I want to say last year, he messaged me. I think it was on Thanksgiving. And he said, you're my other half. Bitch, you married. What? Your other half. Go to your wife. That's your other half. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Let's go to Gemini. Somebody gonna have to timestamp this shit out. Oh Lord, some people are crazy. I'm telling you. And you know what? People say, "Oh, that's how you know a Scorpio man is into you." No, I don't want you to be into me like that. I don't want you to make me fear for myself. That's not constructive. That's very toxic.
Hey, Mom. Brianna made some brownie pudding. We want you to try it. It's
Pudding?
very hot, though.
Pudding or a brownie?
Brownie pudding.
This looks like a fucking brownie, G.
It's hot.
That's good.
So she did not say it was what you thought.
It tastes good.
She said you're going to call it a raw brownie. A raw brownie mix.
That tastes good.
I have.
So, you have an unhealed energy. Okay? This person doesn't like your boundaries or something that you do that is kind of like you do it because you're upset, right? Whatever it is that you do, it could be like, you know, setting boundaries or ghosting. There's some type of energy shift that you create when you have issues with them that puts you in your power in some type of way. So some of y'all be showing up to the party as Queen of Swords, right? And it's because you got boundaries. You've been through some stuff. You don't want to keep getting hurt, right? They don't like that. They jump from connection to connection, so they don't even take time to heal. Like they play some sort of games with you. There's something about them that is kind of like they try to get your attention in some type of way, so it makes it seem like they're playing a game. So like, and here's what they do, right? So like, you being unmoved or you being stoic in some way makes this person feel like you don't care. So they'll try to do something to get your attention.
That's like my favorite dessert is brownies.
So it's a person that's unhealed because they avoid healing, though. Oh God, no bueno. Okay. Oh shit, this bitch could have financial issues. They could like to spend a lot of money or like have issues with their finances. They can make some bad investments and shit. See, it's like they play a game with you. Look at what just came out. Anything to make you feel like I'm moving on. Are you sad? See what I'm saying? It's like they want to like get a reaction out of you. Who is this? Ain't nobody got time for these games. Ain't nobody got time for that. Who the hell is this and what the hell they doing out here? Oh shit, man. Well, whomever this is trying to keep themselves busy. Can I tell you that this person kind of want to come cuss you out for something and run off? They do. They got a bone to pick with your ass, okay? Could be a water sign. Oh, shit. Oh, this bitch showing up as the King of Cups. Oh, they want to reconcile, though. So their temper tantrum, it's because they want to reconcile. So they, it's like, some people tend to talk shit, but deep inside, they just want you back and they don't know how to do it. They just want to start some bullshit. This is a toxic little bitch. They want to reconcile. Yeah. This person feels like you guys got a great connection. Sex could be good. This could even be somebody that thinks you're like a soulmate. They created some type of ending with the death card being here, but they lied about why they had to run off. So whatever happened between y'all and there was an ending, they lied about something with the 7 of Swords. They acting sneaky. What are they lying about? This person still want to talk to you. They still emotionally invested. Oh no, bye. They are like sitting here like, should I reach out? Nah. I've already put in some type of work here, and this shit didn't really work out the way I thought it was going to work. They wishy-washy. So some of y'all dealing with a crazy water sign that has air in their chart. They crazy as fuck. Some of y'all going to be dealing with like a fucking Scorpio. I mean, they showed up as the King of Cups, but they have some type of air placement. They real wishy-washy. God damn. Some of y'all dealing with like a runner. Like y'all have issues and they run off. And cause an ending. I don't know why they're doing that. I kind of don't know why they're doing that. This is a lot of gameplay. Oh, shit. Like, if I don't see you stressed out, do you even really like me? That type of shit. Bitch, are you okay? Fuck. How does this person feel for Gemini? They're crazy. They're trying to heal. They're trying to get over you. Four of Swords. But they in hermit mode trying to heal. So you know they're in their head. Because when anytime you go in hermit mode, you're looking at the connection. You're re-evaluating everything. So they funny. Acting like they're trying to get over you, but they in hermit mode. Bitch, you ain't doing a damn thing. The hell? They do want to get to this. They just feel breadcrumbs. They just feel like shit. I give more than you to the connection. You breadcrumb me. So there's an energy of them feeling like there's not equal give and take here. Like I'm doing more than you. Are y'all breadcrumbing them? Because bitch, that's what they're accusing you of. It's like I was so generous to you. And you didn't really give me equal give and take. So I'm going to hold back now. I'm going to go into hermit mode. This definitely sounds like some water sign shit. Heavy on the Scorpio and Cancer shit. Because Pisces, they just get even. They'll just start fucking a bunch of people and do weird shit. They really don't. They really don't tend to withdraw so heavily like that. But listen, Cancer and Scorpio be doing this weird shit. Be going into hermit mode. Pisces are a little bit different. Yikes. Let's see what the fuck you feel for them. Oh, Lord. What is Gemini? You know what? Let's pick up all the cards and ask what you feel for this person. Oh, Lord. What does Gemini feel for this energy right now? This person will drive me crazy. You feel like they're a job. They're like a full-time job. Like, man, this shit is hard, bitch. You're trying to, like, go with your intuition regarding this person. Okay? Clarify the Death card. You want a transformation in the connection. You do. There's some energy wanting to, like, revive this again. But you're waiting. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer with the moon being here. Yeah, well. Anything else that Gemini feel for this crazy person? You know, it's funny because you do feel like something's over with, though. Like, you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to, like, you know, Netflix and chill with this bitch, but I feel like this shit is over with. So you're just waiting. This person makes dealing with them like a full-time job. You know, like some people are difficult and shit like that. Girl, you ain't even lying. Pisces do not give a fuck. The men are crazy. They wild. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. You guys could be like not talking, but you want to revive this. There's a fear of an ending with the world being here, or a realization and being afraid of that realization, right? Kind of like, I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna wait for them to come towards me because, damn, I feel like this shit is over with, but I really could like offer them something that they really want. So you still have hope in this crazy bitch here. That's making it feel like you're doing a 9 to 5 and it's a whole connection. Like, why are you working overtime? Listen, anybody that makes something hard, to me, ain't worth it. Like, listen here. Woo, shit. Moment in time, you make this shit like a fucking puzzle of 1,000 pieces. I'm set on you. I'm checking out. I'm leaving. I'm not here to deal with the devil or your toxic shit. I don't want that. I'm not here to put together this puzzle piece is gonna last me 9 months because of some motherfucking shit got like over 1,000 pieces in this motherfucking they little. You don't even know what the fuck going on with the trees. Like those are trees, bitch. The shit got a whole forest behind you. You gonna be here for life. Shit. Oh my god. Can you give me advice? You got to walk away from this option. Some of y'all got more than one option and you need to stop playing games. You got to walk away from this option. Dang. Yep. Because you're discontent here. They make you feel rejected or lonely. Dang. So you have to embrace this ending and not revive it. Yeah. Crazy. I thought they was gonna give y'all a different message. I ain't gonna lie. Lord. All right, let's go on to Taurus. So people, real quick, let me unhinge Taurus so I can talk about this real quick. And I'm not gonna last too long, but listen. People that have a Venus in Gemini is known that they're cheaters, by the way. Y'all can look it up. If you have a Venus in Gemini, you ain't gonna be able to sell me shit. It's in all my books. They have a roster. My daughter's friend has a Venus in Gemini and she a hoe. I mean a full-blown slut. This girl, I was like, no wonder. When I pulled her chart, I said, no wonder she that way. Holy fuck. It's written in a lot of books. And if y'all are interested in the books, I'll write it down for y'all. But you could probably Google it. Venus in Gemini, no. Run. They are cheaters. They can lie all they want. They can lie all they want and be like, I don't cheat. You're lying. It's literally so known that there's 3 different books by 3 different authors and they talk about that shit. I'm like, oh shit. They keep a lot of connections. They love to bounce around. Who let who down? Ain't nobody let me down. I'm just talking about a book. I ain't never dated no Gemini. Or are you talking to Gleam? I don't know who you're talking to. I've never dated a Gemini. I'm a very emotional person, so I tend to stick to water signs or fire signs. Because I don't mess around with air signs. I feel like y'all are too detached. Even though I love y'all to death, don't get me wrong. I do. I love how y'all think. Shit. If I could just wrap myself around being like an air sign, I can move real good in life. Shit. I'm too emotional. I don't know how to act sometimes. I'll be like blowing up and acting crazy. Like, damn, chill out, girl. Be stoic. God damn, you be fucking stoic. I'll be trying to talk to myself like, you got to act like an air sign. I fail miserably, but I love air signs. And the one I fuck with the most is Gemini. Believe it or not. You want to know why? Because y'all are all about your paper. I fucking love that shit. I love a motherfucker that is all about their money. Shit. That's stability 10.0. But I would never date a Gemini. But I could be friends. Shit. I love them. And I fuck with Libras a lot. I got a lot of Libra friends. Like if I was to run a like a firing squad, like if I was to have like a military squad, for a fact you about to have a motherfucking Libra in that motherfucker. Because one thing about Libras is they're about balance. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to make a decision irrationally, right? They're not going to be like rash and just jump and do it, you know? Me, I'm about to be on some crazy shit because I got a fire moon. So I'm going to be like, yo, let's blow up this whole motherfucking shit, you know? And I need somebody to be like, yo, calm the fuck down, you know? So this would be my 5 people that I would go into war with, right? Libra got to be on my side, for real. a Sagittarius. I have so many best friends that are Sag, and that's my moon sign. So y'all already know. You know, I'm already the Scorpio, so I don't need another Scorpio because no, that's not gonna work. It genuinely will not work. Okay, we're not doing that shit. I need an Aries because they hot headed like a motherfucker. And I know when I need to send somebody to do some irrational shit and not think and they're gonna do it, it'll be a fucking Aries. You understand that? And I need a Virgo. Those are my 5 people. I need a Virgo. Virgos are, if they're balanced, but I don't know nobody that's not balanced. Virgos are very good at proper planning. They're very methodical. They like shit to be perfect. Even though they swear to God they perfect. They ain't perfect for shit, but they swear to God they are. And I need that. I need that. I need that in my team. I need the I think I'm perfect shit. Cause I know they're gonna move in some, like I'm talking about, I armed the team of the best fucking signs right there. Shit, I started backwards, Johnny. So, oh, I don't know, man, because we was talking. I'm about to be done right now in a minute, though. I just got the last 2 signs. I promise I ain't gonna stay too long. You can just scroll back. Wait, what the fuck is she? Talking about goddamn the whole marriage is that punk. What the fuck? Yo. Usually find Gemini men attractive and Aquarius. I can't mess with no Aquarius men. They like to cheat. Hell nah. Aquarius men are like Pisces to me. Fuck that. Pisces men and Aquarius men, no. Maybe because they're so close to each other. I don't know. But Aquarius dudes love to cheat, bro. And they're so like cold about it. Like, what the fuck? You acting like this shit is like normal. That's weird. I don't mess with them. You know, I dated one when I was young, and that was it. I learned my lesson. I'm good on that. Hell no. Libras are very methodical. They think things through, and I like that. You know, I'm not talking about an immature Libra neither, because I'm not gonna arm a platoon of idiots. You know, I would have mature people that know what they're doing. Because when you're going into a war, you need to have people that'll listen. You don't want to have someone that's gonna go against you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to arm yourself with an army of people that are gonna have a fucking brain, and not someone that's doing too fucking much. Talk about how run is fun. Yo, SG, you bad. Let's go to Taurus. Yo. I keep my circle with people I know I can handle. I ain't gonna play with nobody's playing games now. Taurus. Oh shit, my bad, yo. My bad. Shit. They lust after you. They're craving you sexually. If it helps y'all in the chat, I read, it's in my members, but I read about the sign of Gemini, the women and the men do like to cheat. So they have to be evolved. And the way you get a Gemini man is through their shoulders. You got to be dealing with a very evolved Gemini for them not to cheat. This is an energy that wants to keep you stuck on them. They don't want you to move on. Oh no, bye, Taurus. Hell no. Hell no. They do these things to like get at you or to like cause you hurt because they feel like they have to like break up whatever it is that you guys got before you do it to them. So there's some sort of a unhealed insecurity here from this person. It's kind of like, okay, I know you're gonna play me or you're gonna leave me, so I'm gonna leave you first. That type of shit. That's crazy. You seem to be waiting here, though. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Damn. You just sitting here waiting. You gotta cut yourself down from this stagnant energy. It's like this person is indecisive. They won't move something with you. And they're doing it as like a form of manipulation. And you need to cut yourself down from that. Right now, you guys are like abundant. Like your energy is abundant, right? You're attracting people. People see you as someone that they want, right? But this person is just like trying to be fucking dumb. Like they being foolish. You creating so much, bro. Look at your energy. Can I tell you what your energy is? You're showing up as the Empress, and that's y'all in Libra's card. Like you guys share that card, right? The Empress, Ten of Pentacles. Like, look at your energy. Do you want to know what your person's energy is? The Two of Swords. So how the fuck you sit here and you're in the Two of Swords energy? Why? I'm not moving shit. I'm just gonna sit here. Like, what? Oh, shit. What's this person's problem? Oh my God, bro. Oh, they're going through karma. They are going through, they paying for something that they did to you. This is a person you've been in some cycles with, and the universe stepped down like, you stupid ass. What you doing over here? Don't play. You guys are holding back from them or acting like you, even though you're still attached to them, you're acting like you're not interested or you're minimally giving them energy. There's a blockage. It's a universal blockage though. And they kind of are like, oh, you don't want me anymore, Taurus, that type of stuff. They're kind of like going through like it's like a punishment from the universe. It's not an awakening. It's kind of like a slap on the wrist type of thing for them keeping this stagnant. It felt like you was wasting time here though. Yeah. You're in this peaceful energy. I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm trying to balance things. I'm just creating. I'm evolving. And this person's stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Damn, I feel like this person and you're not vibrating at the same frequency. I don't feel that you are. Anything else going on with this person? I don't feel that you are, y'all. See, they're indecisive. You're not vibrating at the same frequency. They're indecisive, time-wasting bitch, and you're like, I'm creating fucking empires over here. Damn. You guys are not even compatible, honestly. Your energy is abundant, peace. You know, worrying about your money, and this person is like toxic, stagnant in their head. How do they feel for Taurus? They're trying to manifest something back with you, though. They see you as a 10 of cups. So this is just a crazy bitch. That's all. They want you to chase them. They want you to act vulnerable. Maybe this hoe is young. Interesting. Oh shit, Heather. I can bring you on this channel and you could talk about it. I love astrology. I know a lot about it. So they see you as the 10 of cups, but they're acting like nonchalant. Like they're not trying to do nothing to bring it together. I don't understand this person. Let's see. It's like they want you to chase them. I don't know why they're doing that, though. Some people are just really unevolved. I'm telling you. Let's see how you feel for them. How does Taurus feel for this energy at this present time? You feel like this is a job, bitch. This is your 9 to 5. Y'all gonna talk again about like growth here, investments and shit. But this person got like one foot in and one foot out the door. And you know it. You know that this shit ain't gonna go anywhere. You energetically feel that they're trying to fucking keep you stuck here. Something feels like a ladder, like you're climbing a ladder. Like this is hard for you. This person makes things hard. Damn, and you dealing with it? Y'all better stop. I know y'all are a fixed sign, but bitch, I'm a fixed sign and I can't handle this shit right here. Like, ain't no way. If you feeling like I'm working another job, I gotta let you go. Hell no. It's 11:11. There you go. I'm not doing no job on nobody. We're either a team or you gonna get the fuck moving. Because I don't got time for that type of stress. One moment in time, I'm feeling like I'm putting too much work into some shit or some shit is difficult for me. I gotta go. I need to sleep at night, and I tend to live in my head. This right here will drive me nuts. Like I will flip out. I will start talking some shit to this person here. I'll be like, what the fuck is your problem, yo? If you don't know what you want, leave me the fuck alone. Why are you trying to waste my time? I can't do it. Thank God I don't have these type of people near me because I couldn't handle it. Mentally speaking, I can't handle no shit like this. But I also focus a lot on being spiritual and being peaceful and stuff. And yeah. You know, I always ask my ancestors and God to remove people like this out of my life. And I continuously pray that they keep these type of people away from me because I could not do this. I might end up on the first 48 with all these games. I ain't gonna lie. Because I got a bad temper, y'all. I'm working on it. I've come a long way. Something feels like the same shit, different days. Like it's a cycle for you. And you're trying to move away from it. It just seems like a job. You know, it's crazy. Some of you guys like live with them or like share like a structure. You could have children. Yeah, you choosing to leave is, it's a burden. That's why. Damn, at least you're getting out of this stagnant energy because I know y'all struggle with that. Because y'all are a fixed sign. And trust me. If you have like a moon in Scorpio, I know you fucking really fucked up. Because that's two stagnant energies in your sign. This is something that is hard, but you're doing it. You're walking away. I think you choosing to heal and leave this is going to allow you to see this for what it is once you're like gone, you know? And I know it's hard for you guys, but it's not healthy, right? Because just as hard as it is for y'all, it's hard for us too. Shit. Scorpios are hard-headed motherfuckers too. Shit. We're a fixed sign too. So it ain't like I'm not speaking from the heart. I know what this is about, you know? I know how hard it is to walk away from something you invested in, right? Because Scorpios do that shit. Man, Scorpio being's been so fucking toxic lately. It's sad. Let's see what your advice is. But it looks like you guys are heading down the right route. All right. Oh, so they want you to kind of tell this person that they've hurt you. There is a need to explain why you're leaving. I'm not sure why, but I guess you gotta explain. Speak your truth. Oh, they was in and out, bitches. They was like love bombing, but not sticking around. So there was some sort of non-committal bullshit going on. It's like I come and I tell you what I want. I come and I speak love to you, and I don't stick around. There was like a lot of in and out. Some of y'all could be dealing with a younger energy. It's a lot of manipulation you guys endured, and you stuck here and stayed here. Even though they kept hurting you, you like stayed on this wheel, bro. So there's a need for you to realize what's going on here and walk away from this like peacefully with the Six of Swords. So I'm done, but this is why I'm done, because you did X, Y, Z. Okay? It caused me a lot of hurt. I'm speaking my truth because it's like a form of closure, but I can't do this no more, right? That's the type of conversation that needs to take place here. And I don't think it's for them. I think it's more for you. You a Taurus sun, Pisces moon. Oh my God. So you got to deal with the karma of your father. If you have a Pisces moon, oh shit. Pisces people suffer from addictions and shit. Pisces people have to clear the karma of their fathers. So you'll deal with people that will act in a way that your dad acted with other people. So if your dad was a hoe, oh God, Lord, you're going to meet a lot of hoes. And I think that's unfair. Like, why should I have to clear your karma out? Fuck, I didn't do the shit you did. Well, people that have Pisces in their chart, who shit? Y'all, that's terrible work. You have to clear out that karma for your parents. Justin Bieber has to clear out the karma for his father. And if you notice, he has like issues with alcohol and drugs. All right, we're going to go to Aries. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Aries. I'm sorry, Aries, we took this long. I know y'all mad at me. We 3 hours in. Yeah, yes, anybody that has Pisces placement in showing up in the chart has to clear the karma of their parents. Well, the father, it's not the mother, it's the father. Which is not fair, I don't think. I don't know. I just think it's unfair. I don't have to have a reason to think it's unfair. I think that's bullshit, if you asking me. Aries. Like, the sins of the father, the people that have Pisces have to... Oh, shit, you gotta... Girl, nah. Bye with that. They don't like your... the fuck you call that? So some of you guys are like either known or like very like quirky, like you're like friendly, like you're very like upbeat, and they don't like that. There's a person that wants to like control who you're around or like the way that you present yourself to other people. I don't like that. They also don't like when they do things and you don't react to them. So there's some type of controlling mechanism here.
That's not good. I don't like that.
Why you got to like that?
What?
You need to show them how crazy you look.
What? I don't look crazy. What?
You do. You look insane.
I
Bro.
look fine, guys.
You look fine, guys. Y'all, look how she put this shit on her head.
I look like those guys from the Minions. Like, have you ever seen?
Yo, get out of here, bro.
I mean, I look good.
You're not even supposed to be up that high. You look crazy. You gotta bring that down.
Yeah, it is. It's on my forehead.
Girl, this is supposed to be like this. Like that.
We get like 2 more people in here.
Yeah, so the things that he's done, Heather, if you have Pisces, you gotta clear that out. That's some shit, right? I don't think that's fair. For people to have Pisces in their chart, I think that's some bullshit. That's why a lot of Pisces suffer with drug, alcohol. It's just they're actually known for like I'm gonna do a live, not tomorrow because I gotta go and handle business with my mother, but I'm gonna do a live maybe next weekend, y'all, and I'll talk to you guys about the signs and stuff. Because I'll re-talk to you guys about the sign, the things they suffer from, and shit like that. Because Pisces people, they'll suffer from like feet problems and shit like that. And that's the way to get a Pisces is through their feet. You'll notice that they show their feet. But specifically Pisces, they're ruled by the feet. Pisces people are known for being into drugs or alcohol. They have vices. That's the only sign that's known for that, which is interesting.
My Saturn is in 12.
And Scorpio and Capricorns are known for obsession. What is it?
I was just reading a comment.
Your tit is poking my arm out.
Sorry.
Yes. Pisces suffer from that.
What's the 12?
They have vices. But it's actually known. It's like a known thing. Like astrologers talk about it. That they have that issue.
What is Aries known for?
What?
They said what is Aries known for?
Your temper, hard-headed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You guys don't like to listen. You guys suffer a lot from headaches. You're ruled by the head. You like to change your hair colors or wear things on your head. You can tell an Aries by what they have going on the top of their head. Okay. You guys have mental health issues. A lot of y'all struggle from that mental health. Not all of y'all, but most of y'all struggle with mental health problems, depression, migraines, things like that.
Ooh, that's not good.
I mean,
Wait, what does mine?
we all got shit. You know what I'm saying? We all got some shit.
What does mine say? From?
Your sign.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are greedy.
I'm not greedy.
Yeah, you are. I'll talk to them some other day, but let me finish the Aries reading before they get pissed off. I see you running around trying to do things, keeping yourself busy. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind type of energy. You're really focused on your pentacles. Some of y'all, your home is like a priority right now, like making money for some home. Giovanna, what the fuck? Come here. Did you break your screen protector again?
No,
Bro,
I didn't.
Yeah, your home. Look, you got the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So something's going on with your home. Talk to me about how this person feels for Aries. What's up with this crazy bird that they dealing with? You got a crazy bird. They not even talking to you. Ah! This bitch is being fucking funny. They're in and out too. They seem to be mad at you for something. I don't know what you did, but it's a person that is trying to keep communication very minimal. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, okay, well.
6-7.
Yeah, yeah.
The views are 6-7. What did you need?
This person, okay, is looking at you doing something or creating something, and it breaks their heart that they are not included in this. They want you to tell them some truth. I don't know what they want to know. Because why are they saying they want to know the truth? What the fuck they think you hiding? What are they? What truth? They want to talk to you. They want to know the truth about something here. This person want you to come towards them and talk to them to see if y'all can have another beginning, like another opportunity here. They also want to know something about money. For some of y'all, you live with them and they want to know like how much you're making, like the truth about your pentacles. What the fuck? Ask me about my money, I'm gonna cuss you out. I don't give a fuck who you are. Not your business, bitch. Like, what's really going on with you? What you really up to? What you really doing? Aries. No. They seem too involved on what you're doing instead of trying to mend shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This energy is kind of looking at you being vibrant, and they're scared of like you like investing in other people or like talking to other people. There's like a fear of shit. Is Aries offering love to somebody else? It's like an insecurity. I mean, why does it matter? Just like dang. Because you guys are acting like detached. There's some type of coldness or some boundary you set, and they kind of are like, are they talking to somebody? Is that why they're acting funny with me? Like, is Aries dealing with other people? Well, it's good to leave them in their head because obviously your ass wasn't doing what you need to do. That's why you all confused right now. Shit. The fuck? You confused because you wasn't doing something right. How does Aries feel for this energy right now? You still have feelings for them, bitch. But you're in some type of energy of wanting to like start some shit. You know what I'm saying? You doing that Aries thing y'all like to do, you know, that tit for tat bullshit. I'm gonna say some shit to you. That's the type of stuff. Yeah. You want to have a new beginning with them. With the Ace of Cups. But there is like, I don't know why you're acting like that, but it looks like you want to say some shit to them. Like you want to start some shit, some beef. Like, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, that type of shit, but we can make up after it. And it's like some type of hostile energy. The problem with whomever you're dealing with, even though you want this like new beginning, you kind of are feeling some type of way over something that took place between the two of you. And so there is something that's bothering you and you want to speak it, right? Well, because you're a fire sign, we already know what happens with y'all. And y'all are one of the most hot-headed ones, honestly. You are the hot-headed one. You're the most abrasive one, right? You're not looking at, you know, when I come in talking shit, this is not going to lead to the 10 of Cups, right? It's going to lead to some bullshit like the 5 of Wands. But you still feel like you got to say some shit. And that's like, I got to get this off my chest type of energy. That shit ain't going to get you on 10 of Cups. Y'all need to sit the hell down. Stop acting crazy. Because if you want this person back, like it's showing that you do, right? You can't be acting crazy. You just can't do that shit. Leave your emotional chicken nugget eating ass in your room and fight with your walls. Because this shit is like something that could continuously be a problem if you don't stop. Honestly. Like, stop, y'all. Serious. If you want this person back, you gotta stop acting crazy. Can I get advice? You must go with your intuition and protect your energy and heal from this. Why do they have to heal from this? There is the inner knowledge that this is not going to really work out, or that this isn't going anywhere, because you guys are both not doing shit to get this to move. Okay? You're both holding back as well. Look at y'all. I ain't going to do shit. They better come to me. And they're like, well, I ain't doing shit. They better come to me. So y'all both crazy as fuck. Oh, you guys, listen. Which one of y'all hates that the other one is happy? Which one of you guys is like, one of y'all is acting like stoic, like unbothered and shit, acting like, I'm just doing my own shit, I'm not even paying no attention. And the other is acting like they hate that. Is it your person that hates that you're happy, that you're acting like you don't give a shit? There's a stoic energy here. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a one of y'all is acting like you hate that the other one's happy, or that the other one's acting like they're happy. It's like the energy of wanting somebody to feel like sad or like disrupted. What the fuck? Y'all are funny. You guys have some type of energy of this person. Like, this is an energy that feels like they know they do something wrong, but it's like they don't know how to stop. I don't know if they're just younger than you or immature, because they could be somebody older, but bitch, if you carry yourself like you 10 and you 40, like, we can't do shit about that, right? There is an energy of them knowing that they've done something wrong here, but not wanting to like change or take accountability. So you may love this person, but damn, they're gonna take you for the ride of hell. Serious. This is a person that kind of, I don't think this person is right upstairs. Like, I'm not gonna lie. What's the outcome between these two? They telling you to protect your energy for a reason, but they crazy. Disappointment, 5 of Cups. Ooh, absence. Dang. One of you guys loves the other. One of you guys is in the Queen of Cups energy, even though they're disappointed here. It's going to lead to disappointment. Yep. There is a decision, and I'm guessing it's you guys. There's a decision that you guys are, because this card is showing up as the Queen of Cups, but that doesn't mean shit. You could be in love energy, be a fire sign, right? There's a decision you guys are needing to make, and you're choosing not to. You're turning your back on it. I don't know why the fuck you're doing that. Because this is definitely the energy showing up as you guys. Even though you know this is something that you're discontent with. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Discontent. You're discontent, right? But you still love them. You're trying not to make a decision about this. Damn, you know what it is? This person comes in with all this love energy towards you. They get something from you and then they leave. And I see you not trying to make a decision on them. They showing up as the Knight of Cups. I'm so sad and disappointed, so I'm going to focus on myself. You know what I'm saying? On my money. And this person out here doing the most. But you love them because you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You trying to be strong though, and I see that. Like you really are. I see you getting yourself distracted by other things, trying to hold back and be strong. But this is why they're telling you to hold back from them, right? Because it's a person that is in and out. And so you know this is unstable. Oh my God. All right, you guys, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that for your girl. You know what I'm saying? I will be here tomorrow, but I don't know what time I'll be here because I'm gonna be spending some time with my mother tomorrow. So when I get back though, I definitely will be on here and I will do y'all weekly reading for y'all. All right. So keep your eyes peeled, of course. Smash that like button, and I will see you guys on the next one, you guys. Bye, you guys.